Oh, that's a great start. I dropped the audience. Oh boy.
Dropped the adventurers.
Yes, I did.
The audience is on the other side safely.
That's a lovely thing.
I dropped us. I'm very absent.
The party falls to their death.
They fall off a shelf and die.
That's not the thumbnail that it showed when we got the notification.
What's the thumbnail right now?
It's never
updated yet, did it?
Do it again.
It's just JD and John over there.
Do it again just in
Nice
case,
shirt.
because I just started the live stream.
Alright. So, in our last adventure, we went into the town of Baltras.
Yeah, we killed the beholder.
Killed the beholder.
Bellatrix has a game
kind
us.
of easily.
Because you
Wasn't,
made him accept his death.
Yeah, snuck up on him. He actually failed that surprise roll, and you
magicked your way out of it.
magicked your way out of it. Just poof.
Well,
He was
technically,
done.
you guys did.
Then the
I was a huge
the
help
orcs and goblins surrounded the tower and tore it down. But you guys were able to fly or airwalk
Or turn into
or
birds.
turn into birds or shapeshift your way out.
Is Jacob coming
Or
today?
teleport.
Is Jacob
Yeah.
coming today?
So you found
We don't know.
Shoot.
So you found many different methods of escaping the tall tower and made your way back to Falinor, where you celebrated. Yay! Now, after spending a couple days resting and knowing what's ahead of you, you are ready to begin on your next part of the adventure.
We could try to find more of the amulets, or we could go for more beholders.
The amulets are probably with some of the beholders.
From out there, it sounded like you said amulets.
Where should we go?
Brain was like, what?
We already pretty much destroyed that place.
It didn't work. Ryan.
Thumbnail didn't work.
Let's not worry about the thumbnail right now. We can change it after the game.
Okay, just check one thing. If that doesn't work, then I don't know.
We haven't been there yet.
Oh, those were settings for an older stream.
So,
Come on, Coco.
who's the leader? Discuss amongst yourselves what you're doing, what your next plan is.
The paper of the beholders is over there.
Yeah, I know, I got it. So we killed the charm one. We still got the paralyzing, the fear, slowing,
We
enervation.
should find death.
Telenetic? What?
I can find death real easily.
Who wrote this list?
I did. No,
Tele-
he did too.
Telenetic? What is telenetic?
Telekinetic.
That's what it's supposed to say, but it says telenetic.
That's where they can use the telephone.
Yeah. And also, by the way,
Telekinetic.
it doesn't say Fear Ray, it says Fear Roy.
Bill Roy.
Okay. All right, Ryan, focus.
We should go to Old Falinor. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah,
It's
we
right
should
next
still
to
check that
Valtris.
place out.
It's right next to Valtris, and we still haven't been.
Hi, Coco.
Thoughts?
Sounds good.
Come on.
There also could be.
Armus,
No.
the mayor of Falinor, advises you that now that Baltras has fallen, doesn't have a leader, the orcs and goblins are
Freaking out.
They're going rampant. They're making their ways through the forest. They're probably going to be prepared for you to come through the next time. But you do. This is the second time that they've been infiltrated.
They've been bamboozled twice.
Yes. And they don't have a
Leader anymore.
real leader. So there are those rising in their ranks. There have been
I believe there's chaos and some orcs fighting other orcs, because why not?
there have been reports coming in that they've been seen a lot more along the edges of the forest. Also, monstrous, deformed ogres have been showing up.
Also, I'm still sorry about Blood.
Oh boy.
Now he's a big bug,
Oh right, I forgot. Yeah, he's a mantis thing now.
essentially.
So going into the forest or going through the forest may be a little more challenging for you.
Over me.
No, that's just fun.
Did you take
Not
an
if you can
allergy
fly.
pill?
Yeah, I did.
I still have my staff flying.
I even have more.
Can always airwalk again.
You can always walk through space if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's better.
So what's the plan?
You have the map. So we're in.
Do I have a map? Oh, he's got the map.
That's old
What happened to
Valinor.
my
Where are we in
paper
this
that I
map?
wrote
We're
on that?
not.
It was like
We're not.
more
Where's
organized.
the Valinor? Where's the zoomed out
It
version?
is organized, it's just
Isn't there
text
zoomed out
is
version?
kind of wonky.
I wrote it in order, like how we wanted it, like least dangerous to most
We're in New
dangerous.
Valinor.
Yeah, that's the setup. Least dangerous
Does
to
it
most
also
dangerous.
have all of our names of who can feed it or not?
No.
I wrote that on my paper.
So if the village is right here, we can probably just take the long way around. There will be less chance of running into orcs.
Look, you might have
But again, that's close to Falmor, so they might go to old Falmor, and right there.
Also, the illusion that has covered the road,
Oh, the mountain.
That's worn off.
the illusion of the trees there has dissipated.
Now it's just
So
a
now
road.
there's a definite road that appears from the
Yeah,
edge
that
of the
mountain
forest
actually was gone ages ago.
into Baltus.
You can go through the bush instead of going towards Valinor. Go up.
And then after here, we can probably just take this, get the rope over here. Probably just follow this river down to here.
There's the broken sphinx too. So we're going to Gulch first? Taking it up?
Yes. We should do that.
Where are we headed?
We're gonna go to Trader's Gulch and take it up.
Take Trader's Gulch. Okay.
Trader.
Alright. So, you make your way to the northern edge of the forest, and you can see Trader's Gulch pretty clearly. The trees are still growing thick on either side of the forest, and you make your way up into Aspen guides you up into the gulch. The gulch is about 15 feet deep and approximately 50 feet wide. It looks like a dry riverbed. There's a lot of small stone pebbles on the ground. No water, but you can see that at one time, long ago, water did run in this area. Again, there is no growing trees. The ground seems to be unable to support greenery. And you walk your way up approximately 1 mile. About 1 mile in, the temperature again drops by about 20 degrees. It's now very cool and dark. It's covered over high up still by the trees. So the light.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just giving small bit. I'm still trying to
All
use
right. Well, are we going to focus on the game, or are we going to focus on the? Okay. So the light once again dims, and it seems to be very quiet and unusually quiet. Aspen keeps stopping about every 50 feet or so and putting her hand up and stop and listen. You walk forward. She walks forward slowly and suspiciously. After a few minutes of this, she turns to you and says, "We're being watched."
It's not all that uncommon for us.
No, no.
Right, just leave it on that.
Also running your not
What's
in
your
camera
walking
view.
order?
I am.
Heads or tails?
I'm comfortable in this spot.
I'll go last. You're welcome. Someone pick first.
I guess I'm picking first.
So you're first. Who's second?
I'm a weird looking rock.
Eldon?
I can be first.
Are you walking close together?
If they're going
Should.
in their orders.
Should I be right next to you since I also have the shield?
Yeah, no, add to my pack tactics.
Okay, let's do that. I'll be right next to.
Right next to
Drop up.
Drawkill?
Yeah.
And then Raven's in the back. And then we'll have Vix be in the very back. And
I am the tallest rock.
Makes sense for now.
You're a rock, huh? I could use a stone mold.
Who's that?
that's
Shape it
Aspen.
into any form. Can make you chubby.
Okay. So you make your way forward about another 50 feet. And everybody make your saving throw.
Wait, I don't have my
do you
dice.
have
Oh, right.
Yeah.
12.
Specific kind of saving throw?
Make a
You also
dexterity
have
saving
those
throw.
Okay.
16.
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Is
Wait,
there
it's the dexterity?
any specific
Yeah.
skill, or is it just the
I'm not
dexterity?
lying either.
Just dexterity.
Yeah,
23.
20. Yeah, I got 16.
16.
Uh,
I got
20.
11.
Nat.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I got 11.
20, not 20.
And did you add your dexterity modifier? Okay.
Coming back for the first time. I got 20.
Patience.
Got 16.
16. Okay. All right. So everybody that got above 15 takes half damage.
Charm. I need a pencil.
Watch it be like 60 in.
Suddenly, a snake-like being, humanoid snake-like being that seems to be made of fire, pops up from around a rock that's sticking out
The flaming Leviathan?
I think I saw this on the internet.
and casts fireball in your direction.
Hmm.
It is so on.
8, 9, 10, 30, 35, 6, 38, 47, 52 damage,
It's half of 52 damage.
Can I get a pencil?
26. Coming out from around the edges of the trench on all sides of you, surrounding you now, are 6 salamanders.
Salamanders?
Are they also fiery?
Getting
They're
a
also
dragon
fiery.
quest vibe.
Well, gang.
They're axolotls.
What?
In the Dragon Quest game, it's axolotls.
Oh.
6.
That's what this is. Small dinosaurs. I don't like where this is going. Those are new
Wait,
markers.
is blood underground following me?
Oh, that's so much better. I have a pencil.
That's the rock.
Where?
Those are the rocks, apparently.
There's more than one rock?
Apparently.
Yeah. In this, there are stones that have, large stones that have
You mean boulders? Then?
Boulders.
Not large.
Large stones. Those are large stones. Boulders are large stones.
Are they all
It's
pro
a
wrestlers too?
boulder. It's a rock.
What? Yes.
That's like saying it's a large pebble.
I'm so glad you saw that.
So this one has half cover. This entire area is just lit up in flame. As this ball of flame shoots, lands right in the center, and just explodes out.
Nice.
I remember they can't really do a
Incident.
voice. Oh, it actually is kind of working. So
You can do
You can
it.
see.
Where's
You can see that these
my
5
pictures on the back?
are also in the middle of summoning balls of fire.
Wait, is there one in the back too?
Yes, there's one.
Darn.
behind.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
14.
Whoops, I had to reroll.
Four.
I still have my boost on. There we go. 13.
I got 14.
I got 20.
7.
4.
Yeah, natural 20.
Okay, roll 20.
Oh, you mean D for draw kill?
Wow.
Then roll the 7. You're adding your dexterity.
Oh, we're adding dexterity?
Oh,
Oh.
So I got 22.
15
I got
then.
10.
Wait, what did I get? I got a 14. 14 plus 3.
Plus 2, so that'd be a 15 then instead of 13.
I got an 8.
Bad attempt.
You got an 8. And
I rolled a 13 at first, but then I added my bonus, and that's 15.
I already know what I'm going to do with my
Fish.
I haven't had it for others. Not sponsored.
okay. So there's got
I want to do this one. Last me a day.
It's gonna be so much easier since you have this thing now. We also need a new table.
This was starting to bend.
So each of these beasts is a little larger than man size. When they stand up on their tails, they're standing about 9 feet tall.
Whoa!
They have
It's like 6 feet tall.
yeah
What are they called exactly?
salamanders.
They're just salamanders?
They're humanoid in appearance, but they have reddish skin and a twisted face. Their noses are kind of large and hooked. They have kind of pointy ears, and there's just flames pouring off of them
Interesting.
in all directions. They also have these their lizard-like skin has these spiky protrusions sticking out.
Can anyone detect that they're magical creatures?
You can.
I'm a bard.
They're shooting fire.
Okay.
I'm talking about like, are they summoned?
Yeah, they're shooting fireballs.
What I was talking about is are they summoned creatures?
Cupcake,
You're first.
you're first.
I can detect magic.
There's 5 of them
Yeah,
that are
magical.
preparing fireballs.
He wants to do surround and protective.
Surround and protect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
surround and protective post.
Alright. So you step to the forefront. Right here. Okay. And post
Oh.
yourselves on either side like that.
That's nice what I was gonna do.
This one's already shot his fireball.
We go with this.
Since we've now been all moved close together, I can't use my spell.
Okay.
Without potentially hurting you guys, and I don't want you guys.
Alright. And
Do you have
then
any weapons?
what's your action?
A rapier,
Just
a piercing
Should
weapon.
That was
have
your
the one
movement.
that-
I have a piercing weapon against a bunch of scaly things.
I don't know. It's your choice.
Leave it there.
Just have your shield up.
Yeah,
you
shield up.
stand here with your shield up.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw kill. You move around to the other side.
Any other?
Oh wait, you're here. This is too big.
I'm probably just gonna do the second one. Are you writing?
Writing your number on it. This is Alden.
That was Raven. He was in the middle.
This is Fish.
Oh no, that was
Raven's in the
Fish.
back.
Yeah, Raven in the back.
Yeesh.
Raven's this the other time.
Makes sense.
Halfling's a tiny one.
I'm just gonna have my shield up too.
Tiny person, extreme power.
Oh, cool. Okay. And this one.
24.
Yes. Okay. Aspen pulls out her bow. Fires a volley of shots at this one. Throw 20.
Alright, can you give me those tissues right there?
17
The tissues right there.
Oh,
Okay. So Aspen pulls out her bow and just lightning fast shoots off 8 arrows.
How many hit?
you think she was in the 100 yards?
Yeah. 5 of them
5
hit. Mm-hmm.
The look. 5 of them hit. Oh. I see you, Goofy. You can go outside? Outside? Oh, you need to go outside! You need to go outside! Oh, come on.
Wow. Okay. This one just gets pummeled. 5 of the arrows pierce into its skin.
28?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Wait, how much damage?
90 to 28.
28. She just pummels this one that stepped out from behind this rock with arrows. 5 of them stick in there, and the thing's just taking that. Okay,
I'm sorry.
that brings us to rock kill.
Vix.
Vix. Nope. Yep. Vix starts to pray,
Heal on everybody?
and you all feel this.
Oh, I never wrote
Wait a
down
minute, do you have
the
me written
damage
down
I
as
took.
10 there?
Yes, didn't you say 10?
I have the roll right here. Where Chris says I rolled a 13.
13. I thought you said 10.
I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look
How
right.
much is yours?
All
I
right,
have 108.
Fish. Then your
I
turn.
have 108.
I wanted to cast Speak with Animals, and that's what they
What?
want.
Okay.
I don't remember.
See if we can
I
talk
have
our
like
way out of this.
56.
All right.
It was
You
half
cast
of it,
Speak
so
with
it's
Animals.
No, I
They're
got
not
lower than
animals.
15.
They're humanoids, so they do not understand what you're saying. You step forward and say whatever you say, and they just.
I need a.
Hi.
Can I have a pencil? Is there any in that little chest?
I did remember that. I have 61 right now.
I have like 50. What was it again?
108 minus 56 is 52.
Ooh, I have 52.
Until you make her mad.
Does her thing start healing yet?
Literally any second.
What do they use for their spell casting?
6.
Fire.
Like, what do they use for it?
Their hands.
So they don't have.
Snakes don't have hands.
Typically used dispel magic.
They're not snakes, they're salamanders.
I'm talking about, like, dexterity and all that
They
crap.
have 3 fingers.
You're all healed. 21.
Alright.
Oh, it's most of my hit
79. Yay.
I'm at 73.
So this
58.
this radiant,
83.
Oh, wait, no.
the sound of her voice fills your ears, and you start to feel better. And you can see that this
Burns.
burns on you are starting to heal.
Back up.
Step it up.
Jacobs?
Jacob's here.
I'll go get it.
Brings us to Eldon.
Oh. So it's magical attacks, right?
They're so they each have a fireball, and then they all have fire spells.
She tried to detect what they use for their spell casting.
Where is Jacob?
All of a
in
sudden.
this?
Like how bards use charisma.
6 salamanders.
Yeah, fire
I think I'm gonna do my.
Beanbag's right here if you want to sit on it.
All of a sudden, barbarian shows up.
Put yourself to a
Throw
seat, sir. What? You
Then
throw up?
all of a sudden the barbarian.
No, I was gonna say all of a sudden the barbarian shows up.
But he actually
I
said
said throw up. All of a sudden, the barbarian throws up.
Something,
Oh, you made a map.
something Kill
Yeah.
it.
He got this.
What's
Sounds
that?
like
Protect
Israel.
us like a connected
Something,
dome.
something, kill it.
Protect magical
Is this yours?
Circle of protection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just sit on the beanbag.
That'll help me procrastinate for a while. I'm
I
gonna
know
cast
I'm
Circle of Protection.
You need a hard surface
Oh, let me
Okay.
kill it.
You need a hard
Against-
surface to ride on, Jacob.
Fire magical fire.
Ember, what are you doing?
Hi, Ember.
All right. Eldon throws up a shield. Lasts in a 10-foot radius. So, Fish,
Perfect.
Draw Kill, and
Cupcake.
Cupcake. You are.
So wait, which rock's me?
Where have you guys gone to?
You're right here. Went Trader's Gulch.
So you guys are in a circle of protection.
And this is Jonah.
I
This
don't
is
have the
me.
map.
Yeah.
To use this spell, I'm gonna have to step out of the circle
Map
for a
keeps
moment.
disappearing.
You guys are protected.
Because if I try using it in the circle, I'm gonna
Raven's
do
covered too.
Yay! And he's
And-
small enough to fit.
Just in case somebody shoots Aspen in the butt, she's half of her protected.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out of the. I'm
Well,
gonna
no,
step out yet. No, wait.
Vix doesn't need protection. She's a life
Did you want to move?
She's very, very,
I
very
wanted
good
to use
actually.
move and use a spell, but I already used my spell.
You used your
She
gets
spell,
death
but you
domain. That
didn't.
way you can have death touch once a day.
I could
I'm gonna
have.
move right just beside the
She's like, oops.
barrier.
Oops.
Just
Like I'm
beside
still
where?
in it, but just on the edge of it.
This way?
Oh,
They
sorry.
have to fail a saving throw.
Still
That's
in
a
it.
pretty big fail, though.
Okay. That brings us to
Oops.
Raven.
I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold.
Cool.
Oh,
On
Goofy was
that one.
talking.
On this one?
Yeah.
Okay,
One that's
so,
about to attack. That one's about to attack, right?
yeah, so you're going to move up here.
Yes.
Alright.
I thought he was a
That's,
halfling.
that's Eldon.
hurts.
Unless
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to
I'm
break
tiny.
the.
Raven,
No, hurts.
He's a puny half
He's the small.
Hercules.
you move up here.
Yes.
So now he's 80%.
Cone of Cold is 25 feet plus 5 feet per level for range. Per 2 levels for range.
Alright. What's the save against Constitution?
It says saving throw is reflex half.
No, that's.
What that means?
Dexterity.
What do you want, Goofy? Not giving me my food.
What is your spell
Right,
casting
Goofy's always
modifier?
begging for
Not
food.
modifier.
DC.
Goofy, you got your own food.
My spell casting DC is 14.
14.
Is there anything
Okay. You hit it with the
Ah,
crown
don't
of
jump
gold.
on my dice, please.
1d6 points of cold damage per caster level.
No, that's different book.
Oh yeah, that's right. 2. Hi.
Achilles.
What are you
barking at me outside?
Where's your food? I want to make sure you can get it.
I know it's here. Alright. Blaster air. Instantaneous. Range itself. Blast of cold air erupts from your hands. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a Constitution savings throw. Creature takes 8d8 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The creature about killed by the spell becomes a frozen statue.
Wouldn't that be something?
Alright, it's a 8d8. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I reroll ones, or ones are the same on attack rolls, huh? Or damage?
You re-roll ones on damage.
Okay. In that case.
I don't do critical boops.
5,
boots.
8,
Ah!
5,
Yeah.
8, 3,
13, 16,
6.
19.
That's 4. 8, 6, 5, and 5.
8, 40.
Should probably close the blind behind you, Dad. You're camouflaging into the thing. Look at the camera.
No. It just looks like there's a marble there.
It's because I'm a white boy on a whiteboard. I'm a white boy on the back of a whiteboard.
From the screen, it looks like you're a
Established at
marble.
birth.
Not trying to be mean, but it just looks like he's a marble on the
It's
screen.
down to 37.
Looks like he's a marble statue.
Okay.
Anyone else care to try and freeze this thing?
I don't have any
So
free
this-
spells.
Oh yeah.
This blast of cold shoots out from Raven's hands and just frost
You can,
and
like,
ice
make light go.
I know, but
shoot up the sides of this
how
ravine.
effective is... They have the tap
In a
power
60-foot
to
cone.
I just thought of something. There's light though.
There's just an animal over there frozen.
Yeah.
So you go out there, there's just a frozen rabbit.
Someone
There's
run up
no-
to shatter it.
There are no squirrels or any kind of.
Did you see Shatter?
I said shatter it.
Shatter.
That's awesome.
That when it
He's-
gets to my
He's
turn.
not frozen,
Darn.
but he does take. Oh, he takes double damage
Because he's
of his fire.
Yes.
He is frozen solid.
Yes.
Wait, he is frozen.
Wait.
I still smash
Zero. Yes.
Can I still
He's
break him?
dead.
So he goes to cast this fireball spell and
Hi-ya.
54 years.
There's a frozen snake man.
I like to imagine like.
Fireball's like
Turns
2 inches
fire
from
into
him.
lightning rocks up in smoke.
This ice chunk of ice falls to the ground. Okay,
Pyrotechnics turns fire into blinding light. or
you.
Are about a mile behind.
No, you're coming up on him.
Oh.
So you
You're
realize
the-
the
you can
party
hit
left
the
without
height.
you. So
Yeah,
you've been
it's
trying
Too
to
busy training.
you've been
Yeah,
trying to
you're
catch
so-
up all day,
Yeah, you have 40 speed.
running down this trench. You
I
suddenly
got
hear
40.
this large explosion on a bend ahead of you. You see fire and can feel this wave of heat as it
You can
Rushes.
sneak
Through the
attack
track, through the.
brushes down. You come running up
And he's the big dice.
and you see your group embroiled in battle just as Raven's spell goes off. You come running around the corner and you can see that there's a salamander here with its back towards you. This flaming snake-like, half human, half snake-like creature that's just with flames just pouring from its skin. It's got these thorny protrusions all over its body, and it's in the middle of casting a spell. You also see that there are two on this side, one on this side, and one that's just stepped out from behind a rock and is now stepping back behind the rock because it's just got pelted
With arrows.
with arrows. Just a volley of arrows.
Wait a minute, wasn't that the one that was hit with arrows?
This is
Yeah.
Does he have
Okay.
to roll initiative?
so. No, he's last in initiative.
Because he just arrived in
He
battle.
just arrived in battle. All right, so you are about 30 feet behind.
His
This one.
speed is 40.
My speed is 40, and
to run up to it.
he tries to discreetly, well, you can't discreetly run up and attack him. He just runs up and cleaves down on him with his ball.
Yeah.
I think I have a sword.
Okay. As you're running up on this one, it turns around, faces you, and the look of fear on its face.
This is big hulking man just running after him.
As it turns around, it drops its spell and just is like, ah! Okay. It stands about 9 feet tall, so
How?
you are, because they're large creatures. So you were running up on them. Ah! What are you doing?
He's gonna hit him in the face
Just punch him
with his hammer.
with his hammer. Okay.
I'm gonna take a nice snooze while he's doing this.
Roll your point.
22.
Get my spells back.
That is a hit. What's your damage?
That is. It is
Take a power
unconscious.
nap.
Hopefully.
Like you're holding up a spell.
overpowered episode.
Excuse me.
10 damage total.
Okay. We'll call that sneak attack damage.
Oh, you don't sleep.
And he has a
I
second
can
attack
meditate.
for it because he ran out
He
of.
was not prepared
Meditate
for it.
next to me while I sleep.
Just my eyes wide open.
Okay. And
It's okay, little one. I'm protecting you.
your extra attack.
16 is that a hit?
16 is not a hit.
Just glances off the scales.
Alright. So, these three shoot their fireballs into your midst.
Jacob, did you just die instantly?
Nope. A 5, and a 4. It hits your circle of protection. They all hit your circle of protection, and all of them are dissipated.
Woo! Yeah.
Psst, psst, psst.
Take that.
They just- the flames go out as they hit your circle of
That's what you get for
protection.
being neutral.
Yep.
Alright. Brings us around to Cupcake.
Wait, Cupcake's 22. What
What do you
about,
think about this one? You can actually cast it.
The
Elden?
CPU.
Not Elden.
The CPU.
Don't
With
worry,
what?
you're in your circle of protection.
Isn't the NPC first?
25 plus 5 feet for 2 levels.
Oh my.
It can just be second.
Means I can cast
I think
it.
it's
Three.
good.
So
It's
you
gonna
run
go
to
higher. It's
the
gonna
you
go-
run to the base of the cliff right here. It's a 15-foot climb.
But it also makes
Should I
to get
cast
up
sleep
there.
on it?
Oh.
You just stay back
Where
here
do you
and cast
sacrifice?
sleep on
I'm
it.
going to step into the circle
Yep.
of protection.
What's your DC?
Oh my.
Anybody who's in the circle at that
Stop
time
DC.
will be saved. Everybody else is toast.
I don't have.
Maybe your wisdom
Oh, wisdom. I have
plus 8.
18 plus 4.
Okay, so 8's 12.
Can I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Roll a 14.
Just kidding.
After the battle.
Okay, this one.
No, sorry for the during battle.
This one's flames die down and it slumps down on the ground.
Oh, I thought it was ball.
I thought these guys were little
Does the
salamanders.
circle of protection
No,
protect from
it's taller
spells
than,
cast
like-
inside
I
of it
said
too?
big
Most of
fire
the people
Sorry,
in our
what?
party-
Does the circle of protection also protect from spells cast inside of it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that definitely
What'd you
makes it
say?
So I'm like 6
My
feet, so I'm
plan-
like barely up the hip.
a bit harder. I'm just thinking ahead here. It's not my turn yet.
Alright. Do you want to move?
I'm gonna circle of protection.
Be hard for once.
Okay. Draw kill.
Stay in my community.
I don't
No,
know.
Aspen. Sorry.
The best stranger in town.
Yeah, Aspen.
Aspen.
Aspen shot first.
Apparently, Eclipse has really trying to get those ones. So.
Alright, Aspen starts to whisper a word of.
Hand shot.
Something.
Oh, shoot.
Damn shot. That's a cheat code on one of the
Saved
Star
on
Wars
that.
games for like the Nintendo 64.
Okay, so her wisdom roll wasn't that high. So Aspen turns to the one that you just froze solid. She was casting a silence spell on her arrow. And she hits this one.
Oh.
And it just shatters.
Overkill.
Yeah. This is really a dead
So
solid.
is that doing any
His name
intimidation
was
on
Slippy.
anyone else?
No.
Now there's a pile of
They could care less about each other.
it's a pile of frozen snake scales.
Okay. And then she steps back into the circle of protection.
And then that leaves draw kill. Next, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, draw
I don't
kill is
feel like
next.
dying right now.
So the only ones I can reach because I don't have any long range weapons are these two.
Yeah, you can run up to either of these two. They're back. This one's back behind cover and has
Israel on
Israel
it.
on it. This one has stepped back behind cover
I'm gonna
Mind
try
you,
to.
those
you can
two
hear it.
attack you.
with speaking arcane words.
Can I like run up the rock and jump on?
What's your movement?
My movement speed. Since I have mobility, it's 45.
45. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jump up on the boulder. Alright.
I was gonna jump on him. With my
Down on him?
Yes, with my.
He's gonna try to do an aerial attack on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my 2 long swords.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. You can.
16 and 8. 19.
Okay, the 19 hits.
What? The 16 didn't.
No, 16 does not.
Right. And then I have to do 1d8 plus 10. 6 plus 10, I did 16 damage.
Okay.
That's 12 left. Only if I hit it with my other
Hey,
sword.
you're not supposed to look at this.
Oh no.
Mini
He
DM
needs attention.
brain
Us.
injury.
Don't look at this.
If I do, I'm not gonna call anything out.
It's like,
I
hey,
hate no snitch.
Okay,
love it.
that brings us to Fish.
Okay. I've been having this prepared. I would like to step just out of the circle, close enough where I'm within 10 feet of both those little snake boys.
Sneak.
And then I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar,
Okay.
which is a instant spell. It reaches within 10
What's the area of effect at
10 feet
10 feet?
around me.
Wow.
And this-
Around you?
That's why I wanted to step out of the
Okay.
circle so they'd be protected.
Okay.
And I'm going
This
to cast it
one's-
as a
This
fourth.
one's 15 feet up on a cliff.
Different level.
So you can only get that one that Jacob.
So,
I was going to cast as a 4th level spell so I could do 5d6 necrotic damage
okay.
further. So if I can take out one of them, that's at least better than nothing.
No, I guess it covers this too. It's not really a circle, but.
He's just barely in it. So that's 5,
Someone's gonna get hit.
6.
Oh crap! I think you're gonna hit
Fix.
Vix.
That's why you're in the shield, though. That's what I was hoping
She
for.
isn't though.
Oh,
Not.
Oh wait, never mind. That's your.
what's the saving throw?
The protection iron protects against fire. She can only choose one type of
Yeah.
protection.
It's a strength saving throw.
Okay.
But if they succeed, they take half. Succeed. They have to. So we roll the damage of 5d6 necrotic. That is
You're gonna kill my cleric.
That's 18 damage. That was some bad damage, but that's 18
18 damage?
for anyone within the radius, unless they can save strength save with a 13 or higher.
Okay. Vix makes it, and she steps out.
Oh, okay. I was like, just like, nope, not today.
That was a 14. That was an 18.
Oh,
That's a 7.
So that means I hit one of the enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob's right out of it.
So I hit both of them, and Vix is fine.
And Vix is fine.
And Jacob's right outside
Did
the
she
thing.
take half damage?
Yeah, she takes half damage.
Okay. Half of 18 is 9.
Oh, also the snake boys. I think. Wait, let me just double check this here so I don't get this wrong. On failed save, it takes a 2d6 naturally, but I added it as a 4th level spell, so it's 5d6. Necrotic damage. You can't take reactions until its next turn.
So these. Suddenly, this black, wispy smoke
There's a
Appears.
bunch of arms.
around, and out of the smoke, these purplish, black purple arms stretch up out of the ground, grabbing the 2 salamanders. Take 18 damage,
Yeah, 18 necrotic damage, meaning that game was
5d6, and you rolled 18 damage.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I told you it was a bad roll.
Okay,
Yeah, I was like, wait.
I looked at the numbers. I rolled 2 2s. I was like, why?
so that's 5.
Yeah.
4, 5.
there's new 2 more 4th level spells.
Terrible.
The Cone of Cold is a 5th level spell, by the way.
Alright. And I got 2 of those.
Cast
One.
it more time.
Raven, you have the spells,
20.
right?
Okay,
I predicted that
This-
just in my head.
in your head, you're like, that's going to be a 20.
Yeah.
Alright. So, this flaming scimitar shoots up out of this salamander's hand. And another one
Raven,
out of this hand.
And then
Raven.
things.
Swipes at you
Yes, I
at the
have the
first
spell
hit,
on.
and you dodge out of the way.
Once you're finished, can I
The
see
second
it?
one,
Yeah.
just he plants it on you.
Oh.
So you take 6 damage from the weapon itself, and another 10 from fire. Roll saving throw.
Just to let you know, he has 154 health points. So 16 total.
16 total,
All right.
and roll a savings throw. Constitution.
22.
2. Okay, you are not on fire.
So he rubs his neck that was slashed, and he says, "Did a mosquito just bite me?"
You're gonna taunt
He's
him.
impressive.
Lodged in your neck. Did a mosquito bite me? He's like,
Open.
I'm gonna keep the spell up.
Keep the spell. Alright. Aspen concentration 15, that's fine. 11, 22. You're each healed another 22 damage.
all
Yes.
this?
Yep.
No, wait, I'm
completely
pretty far
healed.
away.
Oh, you are not. No, not you.
Yeah, I'm still pretty
Everyone
far.
in the circle,
Back to full health.
Yeah!
So Peach
it's
isn't
another
healed.
22.
Yeah.
Fish is.
All
Wait, how much I get?
points.
Fish, you didn't get heals in one games.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're outside of the circle.
Vix was like, no, screw you. You tried to kill me with arms of Hadar.
I didn't realize you were in the circle.
Alright, that brings us to Raven.
I'm gonna cast Ice Storm, and I'm gonna use
Ice
my
Storm.
sorcery points to protect everybody. That's
The thing is, Vic's
not
damage
protected.
wasn't healed from that.
Okay, what's the area of effect?
Long, 400 feet plus 40 foot per level.
Please,
The
please.
area of effect?
Oh, the area is a 20-foot radius.
I was like, wait.
400 feet? Alright, that's the entire
Every-
forest.
Right,
For a
everyone
mile around you.
20-foot radius and 40 feet high.
And where are you placing the center of this?
And so
Just drop kills all the way up there.
yeah.
Place it on
Fish
top,
is
yeah.
right there. And Vix
He's
is
gonna
close.
die.
Put
Well, if I
it,
use my sorcery point, right?
No, he won't be hurt. You can protect each sorcery point will protect one person.
How many people are there? 7?
There's
Am I wait? So it's a 20-foot radius.
There's
Am I far
3
enough away?
Wait, Vix walked into the
If I
circle.
cast it over you, it's going to be on top of you.
Then do them over here. I can deal that one.
Alright, I'll cast it on this one. Closest to
on
me.
this one?
Closest to me.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
20 foot.
And I'm using my sorcery's points to protect everybody.
Jesus.
Oh.
So everyone's protected except Drock Hill.
No.
No, everybody's protected.
There's still fish. That's a outside circle.
I
Yeah.
use all my sorcery. I use my sorcery points to protect everybody.
Okay, and alright, a giant
5d6 points of damage to creatures in their path. The damage is 3d6 impact plus 2d6 cold.
Okay, roll your damage.
Yes.
So, above you, this blue-white cloud appears in this massive area and starts pouring down sheets of sleet and ice and snow. Just one snowflake falls at first. And then
4, 4, 6, 4, and 2. Or
4,
12,
4, 6,
18,
4,
20.
18, and 2. 20 damage doubled for them.
40.
dang.
Jeezums.
jeez, I'm still alive.
Pretty happy. I'm
Now you can see the spells.
That's a sorcerer.
It did decimate.
And the weird spells. I don't know what spells you use.
This one's awake.
Rangers, paladins.
Someone put it back to sleep.
Cleric.
Yes.
Ice cold bath wakes that one up. Like having a bucket of cold water splashed on your face when you're asleep.
Cleric.
It does make me go into a
Very-
They're all fire creatures.
very
They're just
awake.
laser attack.
I'm a fighter.
Are there fighter spells?
Okay.
Fighter, athletic, knight, observant.
I don't have
I
enough
think-
to
I
protect
think
everybody
Knight's
if I do that again. So two of you are gonna have to take some damage.
Wait, what kind of spells does DM?
Huh?
What kind of spells does she use?
Because
She's
I
a
also
fighter.
have 3-second level spells.
Did you choose your spells before we started? Then you don't get any spells this round.
I still want to look at them at least.
Okay,
I think
so
just spells.
this one up here turns to you.
Maybe.
These 3 bolts of fire shoot out of its hand. Out of its hands. The first bolt, you take 10 damage. Second bolt,
Didn't you write some down like that?
I wrote the first
21
level spells.
is a hit,
but that's
Wait,
it.
where's your name?
second bolt
Yeah,
takes
those
10
are the
damage.
first level spells.
And
They're all right there. That's the 4 first level spells.
19. Is that a hit?
Wait, how much damage from the previous attack?
The first 2 bolts cause 10 each.
Oh.
The third bolt causes 12. Another Constitution saving.
So minus 12, I mean minus 10, minus 10, minus 12, right? Yeah.
So 32 altogether. And it's all fire damage. And what
8 he saved. No, he does not save that throw.
does not save the throw. Okay? You are on fire
You get a 1.
in 3 different spots on your body, and the flames just shoot up around you, causing another
Water.
16 damage. You are on fire.
Didn't even want to look at the range.
There's a bunch of ice on the ground. Just roll on it.
The ground has also become slippery in this whole area, so this is now difficult terrain. I need you to roll dexterity saves.
Alright.
Oh, mobile allows me to go through heavy
Didn't
terrain.
even have to cast Grace.
Fish, you need to roll a dexterity savings throw as well.
15, does he save that?
15, what's your... 15 is a save, yes. Your spell DC is what, 14?
I rolled an 18 plus 2, that's 20.
So both of you are able to maintain your... He's falls on the ground. He falls on the ground. He falls off the cliff.
Oh!
What'd you roll for him? A 1?
And now he's in prone position because he fell.
Everyone gang up on that one poor salamander.
All of us and
I'm trying to fight this when I turn around. There's just
Takes 6 damage. Falls down on the ground. Now 12. 16. That's a save. That one's 19 plus 4. That's save. So you guys are all standing except for this one who fell. This one goes to attack Hunter. Again, you see as you come down on him, he kind of blocks himself a little bit. And then as he comes up, 2 giant scimitars of flame appear. He, 22
what?
to hit.
Oh,
What's your armor class?
Yes.
16 plus 2.
16, okay. He hits you with the first one.
So it's 18. Because it's 16 plus 2 because my fish armor thing. I think. That's what it says. You wrote that down.
Yes, 18. 7 damage from the first swipe. And 20 is 10 from the second swipe.
17.
And I need you to roll 2 Constitution savings throws.
Alright, hold on. Let me get this down. 16 and 17.
Okay. You are not on fire. And that brings us to we got Eldon.
NPC first.
NPC. That Bix did hers. Aspen did hers. Okay, that brings us back to Aspen. Aspen is a little confused, and she turns to Eldon and says, "Who do you want me to hit?"
The closest, the one that's fallen down. He seems to be one that's fallen
No,
down.
get the one that's still standing on the cliff.
You can't.
Don't
you can't talk.
argue. Turns, pelts this one with arrows. First one hits. The second one goes into its armor. The third one goes into its armor. Fourth one goes into its armor. The fifth one hits.
Oh.
Sixth one goes into the ground. The seventh one goes into the cliff ahead of it.
She's not good at hitting
Eighth
things
one
that are close.
hits.
It's 3 hits.
She hit with 3 of
She's
them.
farsighted.
Alright, she's also running out of arrows in its quiver.
Just like Hawkeye.
It's like a squad of archers just pelt to that
11.
guy.
She'll have to make do with one
You get
arrow
three,
for
three,
each
three.
one.
Oh, no.
Three,
Have
three,
polar
five.
axes in their daggers
darn.
next.
Alright.
Be a lot more effective
Brings
with
us
hidden
to
blades.
Cupcake.
just saying.
Wait, did Israel miss his turn?
Oh, Israel. Sorry, yes, Israel did miss his turn. That's why I was saying. I know we need to write Israel.
No, we're just giving Aspen the battle she wants.
Sorry
the
about
battle
that.
she
Just put it as a
Right.
-1.
No, just one.
She'd be a lot cooler with hidden blades. Just shank. What? Oh,
He
dead.
goes into a rage, a frenzy, and
On
he
that one
attacks.
that's on just the one that's in front of you.
To rage.
Oh no, you're not poking out.
No, it's not Oki.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant he was
That's
gonna
a
Hulk out on
27.
that
He's just
one.
raging. Okay. With your warhammer.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Gravity hammer time.
Grammar.
Grammar hammer.
Grammar hammer.
That's a 12, second attack, 24,
That's gravity
And the
hammer.
School of Rock.
and second attack is 14.
The grammar hammer.
So you got a 12 for your
We could
first
link for a
attack.
song.
You would.
12 on damage.
On
To
your
write
attack.
us a song about the grammar hammer, and I'll play it.
It's your, not your.
Yo.
You just smash his
Apostrophe.
face in with the hammer. And and his flames just go out,
That's
and he turns into a
catastrophe.
pile of
You
ash.
can come up with lyrics, I'll
Wait,
play
fire
music
turned
for you.
Alright.
He is from the elemental plane of fire, so.
What did you do?
Smacked him so hard he fell apart.
He has been.
Been smacked so hard you fell into another
You just
plane.
smashed
Like
his
that.
head?
And that was your first attack?
That was my both of my attacks. But
gone.
on frenzy, you can have a bonus
Bam.
action
Blinks.
to make a single
Well,
attack.
It's pretty much dead, so.
Where'd he
I don't know
go?
what he's gonna do.
Another
So
roll.
you're
Gonna hit that
enraged, right?
Mhm.
In frenzy. Move.
Just a normal day.
You got
Arms of Hadar is still kind
Yes,
of
Arms of Hadar
It was
still
instant,
active.
and it after it
So this guy
ended after
fell
the
off
first
the
attack.
cliff.
And how long does
Oh
it last?
gosh.
After the first attack.
Oh, it's just one attack. It's just
Yeah.
one. Okay, so the arms came out.
So we only have.
They come out and they whip
three
really
more.
hard.
I want.
Since he fell off the cliff. So we have 3 more.
Like that one scene.
And I'm still
So you have
going.
4 more, and this area is just covered in ice.
Okay.
Well, isn't it melting a bit
Oh,
from
look,
you?
this-
No,
Yeah, he fell
No.
off the cliff.
he fell up the cliff. He's still up on it.
You
But he
should
fell
be
down.
for my
He fell prone on the ground.
Alright. So he's on the ground?
Yes. So he's
He's
at the top of the cliff,
What?
laying on the ground, trying to get up
Should have been.
on
Ah.
this sheet of ice. Because everything here is being coated in ice.
So this area from here out is ice, right? What about this right here?
This whole area,
That
in
big
a
circle is all ice.
Is all
Through
ice.
the realms.
He's gonna smash his hammer on the ground and break up the ice.
Hulk.
The hand was growing hands. Growing
Okay.
hands, growing hands.
So Israel turns Wreck-It Ralph and starts chipping away at
I think he's having a problem over there.
He's enraged. He's not listening. All right, cut through.
Friend.
Let's see. I'm gonna attack that one.
The one that's on the ground.
Yeah.
That fell off
The one that's laying
Okay,
face first
roll
in the ice
dexterity
with
throw.
2 arrows in him.
Oh, right. Difficult terrain.
The ice does not break too much, right?
I got 15 plus
I would love to be
2,
like
so
an
17.
arcane magician
Okay.
like Dr.
You take a step forward so that you're within range.
To be
And
able to create
Slam it on his head.
He's prone on the ground,
basic
so that's a
level
instant hit.
action where
Roll,
you're
just
safe
roll
from
your
everything.
damage.
Did you roll my damage?
Place
Well,
the only
Oh,
like other
my
arcane
Two
wizard
D6.
can go.
2d6.
this is my 6, right?
That is an 8.
Oh my gosh.
Also,
The 6 is
Oh
the
my
more
God.
than one.
I realized that. I had a brain fart, okay? I got 5.
Is there another?
Don't you-
2d6.
And then the 3.
Okay.
That's a snake.
I want to see what I want to be next.
Wait, don't you?
That was
Wait, let me see your paper. I thought. Was it your other main set did 1d12?
Oh, those are cool.
That was my spiky
I wanna be
face.
Oh, right.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna be.
the
Alright.
sentence list.
Brings us to
Me.
You can plan.
Rockhill.
Okay, I'm just gonna go crazy and attack it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna
You're
attack
gonna go whip a
I should
whackers?
look up a list of like clay
my
lookers.
2
And
double
they're in this
swords.
classes,
edition
I mean.
too.
16
A
and
list of
19.
playable classes.
Did you add your...
Rogues and sorcerers.
Because Dracula's right here.
Oh, plus
I need
4.
to master all elements. If I want
Plus-
to get out
Plus
of
4?
Yes.
So it's a 20 and a 23.
So they both hit. Okay.
They both hit. You get over 18.
Oh, okay.
Armor
And
class is
then-
18.
1d8. 2 plus 10 and 2 plus 10. 40. 40 damage.
2,
What?
2 plus 10?
On both
That's
dice.
12.
Yeah, man.
Die
That's
rolls.
12.
It's a new race
That's
too.
2 plus
Oh, I mean
10 is
12.
12. That's 24.
24.
I mean,
It's
12.
okay.
Even if it was 10 times 2.
I didn't have coffee.
Alright.
Coffee. Are you gonna ask me how I
Hey,
want to do this?
You come... Yeah, how you want to do this?
Cut its head
The
off
right.
with one sword and catch it with the other.
Alright. Alright. So its head goes flying into the air. As its body turns to ash, you stick its head on the end under your other sword, and then its head turns to ash.
Guys, I killed it!
Nice.
Nice.
No,
It's
you
my
see,
turn
no,
now.
behind the rock, you just see a head fly up and
Eesh.
it's stabbed.
I'm gonna use hold person and pull that guy off of the cliff.
Hold person doesn't pull anything.
Oh, really?
It holds people.
It holds.
Very just wrong.
Stay.
Pull person.
Whole person.
Which one's about to cast a spell? Because then you can hold it so it doesn't cast a
This
spell.
one's not about to cast a spell because it's about to. It's just it
It's on
can't
the
get it.
floor.
Can't get itself up off the ground.
Well,
This is a decent fight. I'm happy we were able to fight this
Then,
episode.
You have a halo.
please.
Yeah.
Double check the damages here.
They're really
I'll cast inflict wounds on it. Means I have to run up and touch. Actually, I'll just run up and touch the downed one with inflict wounds.
This one?
The downed one. Because I can't. I have to run up the hill to get him.
Oh, this one. Okay, run across the battlefield.
What's your movement
You also
speed?
get wings.
Now we have to move around here. So
I
1,
don't see
2,
it. I don't write that down here.
Charisma.
5, 6.
Charisma naturally is
I didn't write down my movement speed. I ain't even
What race are you?
half human, half elf.
Half elf? Okay, so it's 30.
Your speed's
So
30,
you're
so
not
write that down.
quite there.
Write that down,
They have
man.
celestial
Your speed.
Not
30.
quite up to it.
But I mean, that's
And roll dexterity savings throw.
Oh, right.
It's
The
common celestial
ice.
too.
dexterity. Is it athletics or acrobatics?
This
Exactly.
is going to be. This is going to be your dexterity.
I know, but like.
Just
okay.
dexterity.
Okay. That's a 15 for the standing still.
15?
For standing still, yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
I'm a chaotic neutral anyways.
Then if I-
Kind of
Okay,
like-
so you do not
Thing I
slip.
would play.
You carefully make your way to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there.
If I can't touch him, then
Yeah, me
I don't have anything written down. This is the issue.
too. Yes.
I'll just
There's no
thunderclap him.
food here at 2 feet.
Or
I'll just thunderclap him.
Wait, do it to this one up here.
I couldn't even feel that high.
And since I'm level 5, I do 2d6.
It felt like a
Do this
feather
one up
just
here. Because
Oh,
people
really
are
high.
over here. Cupcake's right next to that one.
Since they're pet
5 foot
models, we'll
radius.
have free
I
ones.
can't reach him
We don't have to bind it.
with a thunderclap.
Yes. Hooray for free
I don't
will.
think you would even be able to reach that one then.
Wait, why am I so much farther back now?
Because this is half
You read up
movement
one.
in this area. Coming half movement.
Shoot. Wait, or do I have something else here? I think I have to.
15-foot cube
I saw-
originating from you must make a Constitution savings throw. 15-foot cube.
Did I say thunderclap?
Oops. Let's see. 1,
I said thunderclap. I meant thunder wave.
Pikachu used Thunder Shock.
Pika.
Highly effective.
Wait,
You hit Israel.
wait, what?
Good job,
Bulbasaur
buddy.
fainted.
I have only AoE effects.
You
I'm
really
sorry.
missed Cupcake.
So, what does
Okay.
he have to roll to save?
Constitution.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, what did you do, Ryan?
Thunder.
How like
Thunder
instead
clap.
of fainted it
Or
says
It's actually-
thunder wave.
yeah.
Thunder wave.
Whoa.
Wait. I counted wrong.
a
You
lot of
don't
them have to do with Lavender Town for some reason.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Wait, that's also gonna launch a rock. Whatever rock is closest to me is gonna get propelled away from
Yeah,
me.
Lavender Town's like the source of all creep.
That rock beside me is gonna get moved.
Also,
Just flies up and hits this one.
the,
If you get a natural 20, that would be amazing. And it did that.
Okay,
the surfing. on the
so you
boat.
clap your hands in this monstrous
Everybody,
wave.
clap your hands.
Eldon, need to make a Constitution savings throw.
Oh no.
Aspen.
Ugh. But they're in the
Aspen made her
circle.
Constitution savings throw.
Is that Jock?
And her concentration savings
Goes all the way over
throw.
there behind that rock.
So she's still
So
frightened.
They're also in the circle.
Elden.
So
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I can vouch.
All right, you made your savings throw. What's the damage? 2d8 thunder.
yeah, let me just mark that. Let me just get the damage. 2d8 thunder. That is a 10.
That is a 10.
I
Okay.
keep rolling bad
So
damages.
that is
This one's already knocked
5
prone.
damage for you,
Woot.
and you are pushed
Oh, that means your shield's down.
10 feet. But since you're on ice, you're
Wait,
pushed
did you
20
roll for
feet.
concentration? Did you
You're
roll
gonna
for
land next to
concentration?
me.
What? I'm sorry.
Didn't you have to roll for concentration?
Yes,
No.
but she's still pushed. The
I know, but it's just so you can keep up the circle.
so 1, 2, 3, 4.
That means her circle's
Push
moved.
back there. No, her circle hasn't moved.
Oh.
Wait, each square is 10 feet?
Diagonally.
Quick, one back to your circle.
No, 5.
Slides right under it.
4.
Sliding into
This
those
rock.
rocks.
It's moved 10 feet away from me, which means it's flying towards that
wall.
monster.
Yeah, but the monster's up a cliff.
Ah,
This is it.
So he just feels like a slight earthquake.
he's like, wow!
That hit Jacob. Hit Jacob! You hit Jacob with the rock!
The rock flies back, and Jacob holds up his hands. And
I imagine it doesn't hurt him, it just pushes him back.
yeah, it just pushes him back.
I'm injured!
Oh, more inconvenient.
Now that he
Wait,
has
weren't
that
you breaking
boulder.
ice too?
Hey, now that he has that boulder, want to know what he's gonna do with it?
Hurl it at the guy on the cliff.
Wait, weren't you breaking
I have to
ice?
go hold depending on how big the boulder is. What's your strength?
I like green.
20.
Really? Granny Smith. Yeah.
He's like breaking ice on and he looks up. No!
It
Okay,
tastes so much better.
so this large boulder pushes back on Jacob, pushes him out of the circle. This one's pushed back 20 feet. Oh, just to the edge of the ice there. Before he finally finds some friction. So now he's able to stand up. Whoa! I'm not on the ice anymore! Awesome!
How's he
he's
gonna
so
get
far
back?
away.
He's just gonna slip.
For
He's
now.
probably just gonna run away.
Most likely.
That's
If
okay.
he runs away, that's okay.
Okay.
Because
Vex still has
Three
a
out of
I'm
six
concentration
fights.
up.
towards it.
Anybody that
Fire cell.
needs hit points, it's another 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
what's the
11.
radius on that?
Another
That's
23,
water. I can just
23 hit
raise it
points.
with
What's the radius of your spell casting?
It's in this 10 foot area.
Sorry.
So
How
that
many
means
points?
that
That means I don't
Raven,
have to use ice.
Eldon, Cupcake, and Fish, and Fish can be healed by her healing aura.
How many?
Yay.
23.
I don't think I
I'm
took
full health
damage.
again.
I'm full health.
You're
Full
full
health
again?
again.
Yeah, she's just these waves of
She is
You
a
need a white-
killing
It's kinda like
machine.
Vegeta.
waves
You know,
of
like-
healing energy
I know,
are
right?
just
So
pouring off.
Waves of good vibes.
As long as she can
Life
maintain
That'd be the
concentration,
ultimate
which
clear.
fortunately she has a really high wisdom and is
Thing is, though, they see me as
holding that concentration. Her constitution is holding that.
I'm a
Really
bard.
well.
Most of my attack spells are literally AoE.
Okay. Takes care of her. Eldon.
I'm gonna slowly make my way back to my circle.
What's your movement speed?
You're now. So.
40.
40.
Wait, do I have the highest movement speed?
Make roll a dexterity savings throw. You're walking on ice.
Do 15, you have 20.
Like I don't
I have
11.
45. I think I'm
11. You fall down. You
Dang
take a step.
it!
Wait,
Fall
what?
down.
I got 11 for
Roll a
dexterity.
constitution
Wait,
savings
what's
throw.
your
You
speed?
hit your face on the ground.
Not yet. She just slipped.
7.
I got 40.
Face plants.
Oh,
Your circle of protection is.
I am not good with ice, guys.
No, ice and elves do not mix.
Tall people in ice don't mix
Santa
either.
Claus.
I know, right?
This
I am
this
not.
whole thing
I
is
am a
getting
different
kind of
level.
hectic.
Yeah, that's our group for you.
It's kind of hectic.
Okay. Salamanders.
Now this one will finally stand up.
Like, am I?
We're sell.
There's only
Okay.
2 that can attack.
This one stands
quickly.
up and swings and 2 flaming swords come out of his hands. Thank you. Takes a swing at you. 18 and a 17 plus 4. That's a 22 and a 21.
So, 43?
No, so those are both to hit. What's your armor class?
20.
All right, so both of them hit.
Frick.
First is 10. Roll a savings throw. Constitution.
Just do it on this table. 6.
9. Wait, yeah, that is a 6.
6.
Frick.
Okay. So the first one you take 17 damage plus fire damage of 15, and you are on fire. You're still on fire too. That's good.
Wait, you're still on fire?
Yeah.
You're the cleric. You're supposed to be blessing.
Sorry. I just wanna watch all this 'cause it's funny.
Second hit, you take.
Clerics need a break too.
Oh, I rolled 3 1s. Look at that. I get to reroll. 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 slashing damage and 3 fire damage. Plus roll Constitution savings throw.
8. Yeah,
Yeah,
8.
that's
It's a
right.
15
Eight.
to succeed.
Alright, you are on fire more. You take 10 on 12. Forgot you were on fire twice too. Okay. So
Oh,
fire.
I
Double.
smelt
He's got-
burnt dog.
Yes.
You smelt burned dog.
Smell burn dog. So how much damage is that?
Get it? Because it's on fire.
Yeah.
I'm down to 44, so 44 hit points.
4 hit points. Okay. Alright, so that brings us
Me.
to.
Rock hill.
88.
No, that one was taken care of. This one's casting its fire bolt again.
How's it gonna hit anybody?
It's gonna hit you.
All I can see is my
You're
head.
out in the open.
What spell DC is 14, so 11 miss.
So they hit me 40.
Wait, isn't this one too far away?
So, what's your armor class?
I got leather armor, that's all I know.
Okay, so it's not 20.
No.
Wait, isn't this one too far away?
Not to cast firebolt.
You could bonk me in the head with it.
It's got a good 30-foot range, which means it would be off.
But he's up on the cliff too.
That doesn't count. The vertical damage doesn't count. Maybe half cover, but you can still do it. Alright. Fish, you take 13 damage
That's
from
not
the
much.
third. So you dodge one of the firebolt, duck another firebolt, and as you're coming up going, ha-ha!
No! What did I hit? What did I hit? What did I hit? Oh gosh. Ah!
Careful, don't run over Goofy. Okay, and then this
No
salamander
Like hot iron
is going
starting to
to
get into fabric.
firebolt
You can iron it anyway. Just
Vix.
iron it.
Oh.
She is healing everybody
Oh.
against the edge of the cliff. Let's see, it's 10. 22's a hit. And 19's a hit.
Hunter!
14.
Don't put him on the couch then.
Everyone's getting
It
all
was
cozy.
on the couch.
I said don't put him on the couch.
Where else would I put it then?
And she rolls a 5. She loses her concentration. The healing waves stop.
No.
I'm still full health.
And where's her?
What are you complaining about? You're full health too.
Character sheet.
You're like filled with holiness.
Wifer already.
Where's my pencil? I had a pencil sitting
Want to go
right
get a
here.
milkshake after this?
There it is.
Goofy. Oh,
Flying up the nearest town.
this is
It's
a
deserted.
trip.
So
Your
she's
secret
knocked
inside.
down onto her butt
Yes.
on the ice. She gets up. I'm all right. I'm all right. And she looks around. I'm under attack.
Are you sure about
Put her
that?
out quick.
She's not on fire.
Should be
She's
a
just
Jitsu
brushing
wife.
Dust.
the ash off of herself.
And the chunks
Okay.
of the ice powder.
So that brings us to Raven.
I'm gonna cast Ice Storm again, but I can't protect everybody this time. I can only protect 5 people.
Protect Gianna. She only has 44 hit points.
Alright.
Only 44?
Protect.
I'm gonna
I
cast on
got
that one way
hit
over there.
20. Not
On
20,
this one?
40.
You have
probably write
like
that
a
down.
little bit less than I
It's
do.
on my calculator.
You have like you have like almost more than I do, almost.
Your magic got a little wonky there.
Wait, what the? Why is it so big this time?
It's not. I'm trying to.
Do math.
I don't know my
It's a
diameter
gigantic
circumference
storm.
either.
Yeah, they're big. 20 feet from.
Wait, where is
Raven?
It's like we're making a Venn
Oh,
diagram.
you know what? This is just like this.
We are making a Venn diagram.
Oh, jeez. This is a confusing map now.
Yeah, this map is getting really confusing.
I can only protect 5 of you.
Okay, so.
Wait, Gianna's right out of it.
Protect.
1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll use my 5 to protect the people that are in.
You have 5 left?
I'm like
Well, you,
right on the outer edge.
it doesn't affect you automatically. So
Oh yeah, that's 2, 4.
2, 3.
I have 1 left.
You have 1 left.
And Gianna's
Two
right
more
outside
spells
of
for
it.
me today.
This one,
This one's in the center of
Damn,
all
you
of
guys
it.
are all up in the 5, 6.
it started with grease,
Okay.
and now it's moved. He's moved to ice.
It's evolved into a new Pokemon.
What did you say the damage
For now.
was?
5d6.
Yes, go ahead and roll.
5, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2.
19 damage.
Yep.
Okay. This one is just, you just watch as this ice storm puts out the flames of this one. It's like, no! Melting.
So he's dead.
Turns to ash.
Fire can't melt.
Wait.
Actually, no, he turns into frozen ash.
Frozen.
Turns into Froyo.
Froyo.
Salamander.
Just walks over.
With frog eyes on top.
Alright.
And that's how yogurt was made. Okay.
I'm the first
Wait.
ever
See
one
this
to
guy
create
right here.
yogurt,
Do I not
Oh,
go?
men
You
cheese now.
He throws a boulder at this
I don't
guy.
have any money.
You went.
I have some money. You have anything to do?
Weird.
No, it's not bullshit.
Weird.
It's a large pebble.
No,
Yeah,
not this
after we're
round.
done school.
I went last round. I just been standing there and
Oh,
getting
I
shot
My
at.
pants.
Sorry, Menchies.
I wanted to use Vicious
It's like right
Mockery
next
on
to my
the
house.
one in the distance. It has 60 feet of range. It's a cantrip,
Let's go.
and since I'm now above level 5, I use
Eventually.
2 d4s of psychic damage against it.
Alright, what are you saying to it?
It's just a string of subtle, enchanted insults.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to understand what I'm saying. It just
You
has to hear it.
suck!
You suck!
You're a
Do your damage.
You're a big stinky lizard.
That does damage?
We're like the
Say
Yeah.
your words first.
Come get us, Mark
Magic
Zuckerberg.
Basically, it's called vicious mockery. You insult the creature and it
We're
takes
like the
damage.
You
Weasley
insult
brothers.
Your
That-
flames are
You
worse than
insulted
your
the-
The
mother's.
max amount of damage. 8.
8.
Max amount of damage I can do to it. It's just like
Its ears are bleeding.
You think you're a hot
It hears you. It has no idea what you're saying.
Your
but-
tail's so fat!
Every single time we make a creature cry in this game, I feel bad.
I don't.
We're the
Okay.
Weasley brothers.
I'm sorry.
I just like whispering.
Are you
Yeah, I
moving
would
at all, or
imagine.
just?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up towards everybody else who's all the way over there.
You
Okay,
think
roll
you can
dexterity.
fight? But my grandmother could do
You
better.
think you
I've been,
don't,
I've
but
been
you
behind a
don't.
rock for 20 minutes.
Enchanting insults.
What do you have to have to stay standing at least?
Your girlfriend's
14.
more than you are.
I fell on the butt.
Okay, you fall.
That
Because I rolled an
enchanting
11.
and
Your
insulting.
girlfriend's
Yeet.
cheating on you.
Wait, did you add your
You yell.
dexterity?
I'm like, I'm time to get
Did
out
you
of here.
add your dexterity?
I snap
You
my
make a
fingers,
rude
you
gesture
see
to him and fall on.
Sloop!
And fall.
Fell on the butt. Ow.
Your turn.
Watch them all have
You
like
can
the
see
most
him,
white,
right?
whitest people names.
He's
Wait,
throwing
I'm
the
sitting
boulder
down
at
and I
him.
can't be shot right. It's like,
Watch that would be
Roll a
Bob.
strength check.
Jennifer.
He has
He has
20 strength.
advantage, so he's
Stacy.
raging.
Oh, yeah, and
Stacy's
raging.
mom.
23 total.
Okay. You lift the boulder above your head. Roll a dexterity throw.
Oh,
I think we have to
dexterity.
He's standing on
I
ice.
know it was.
And,
14 is that a save?
and he has a little
14 is a fail.
because you're carrying a boulder.
Just
Good.
as girl as Stacy's
So
mom.
you lift the boulder up and
What's
whoa,
the
whoa,
number?
whoa, and you drop the boulder on yourself. As you fall onto your butt, the boulder falls into your lap.
He's so muscular that probably wouldn't hurt too much. He'd just be really annoying. He's like, ow.
What?
It's like
That's
that.
damage for a 400-pound boulder.
On his back.
Pounds.
You know it.
It's like dropping
400
a phone.
pounds is a lot of weight. That'll actually break your legs if you're a normal guy.
Go
Yeah,
on,
but
Weight
you ain't
Watchers.
If you
no
That.
not a regular
50
guy.
pounds on someone's leg, it would break.
Yeah, if you drop it on their shin,
Like if you
would.
drop a small child on my kneecap, it would break.
What?
Crunch.
Here's how you do it.
That's like if your leg
Stick
goes
your
out like
leg out
this and
here.
you drop
Like,
a
you're
child.
putting your feet on the board thing.
Well, wait, think about it. It's a big boulder
Keep your
on
feet off this
his lap.
Jacob, is your thing okay?
Yeah.
He's got thick thighs and pizza pies. He's fine.
Thank you.
You could probably rip off his thighs and eat it.
Yeah.
If he dies, we'll
Ash.
think about that.
What is the damage? What is the damage for a giant boulder?
Oh boy.
10.
Check out these pictures.
No!
He doesn't want to see the aftermath.
No! Okay, everybody, be quiet. What's the damage? I I can't do this.
Just type it.
Just type it.
Did not want to see that.
What did you
That
see?
sounds so traumatizing.
What did you see?
Someone's leg being probably bleeding and from being broken in half.
What is the damage from a giant boulder?
Compound fracture.
In D&D. Probably should have said that. Scary. Nervous.
Yeah, if you see people's arms stuck underneath boulders.
I'm glad he's raging because he takes half damage from anything physical.
Oh, I got the D&D version of a falling object.
Okay.
Fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, but that's just for like if you fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Improvised
At least it's not
damage.
as bad as when Cupcake
There we
kicks you
go.
between the legs.
Drop a cat on them.
It's
Drop a
not
very
as bad as when
mad
Cupcake
cat.
kicked him
Melee
between
attack.
the legs.
Melee cats.
Meow. Meow.
Sounds terrible. Melee
No!
cat. Die.
It's okay.
In your arms of
Maybe wolf in the game man with
Why?
Cupcake then.
Difficulty.
Outside.
Very hard.
Did someone say goofy?
Uh-oh.
Well, had you tossed this boulder, this is what the creature would have taken.
But this is what you take.
But this is what you're taking.
100
No, that's a
dice?
1. Okay, that's a 10.
Okay.
13.
13. No worries.
His legs are gonna get cut clean off.
54. 57. 63. 65. 74.
Let us know when you're dead.
77.
He takes half damage. So even if it's his full health, he still takes half
80.
damage.
That's why I said let us know if you die.
82 bludgeoning damage.
So,
41 bludgeoning damage.
He's at 49 health.
That's still alive.
Yeah.
So
He had 90 health in total if he'd taken full damage.
you see Israel lift this giant boulder above his head. He's gonna throw it, and as he goes back, whoa! His feet slip on the ice, falls down, and this boulder comes and just top half of his body.
I just meant he pulls it off. and
His
he's like,
legs are kicking still, and you can hear him really. He's really mad now.
He throws the boulder.
Ah!
I just meant
It's
Hulk out and chuck
probably
it.
better if you Hulk out and just...
Roll a strength check.
Alright.
You should probably just Hulk out
Swish.
at this point. to
Just
save your
watch
You
life.
it.
should play for the
Just
Lakers.
like lads on the bottom
25.
half of you.
15, so 25.
Okay, so just using all of his, he just pushes the boulder off of him.
Is this called half paralyzed?
We're gonna go with
That's
an
definitely
8-sided
stun.
die. That's a 10-sided die because I'm retarded. Okay. Goes in this direction.
For 2 feet.
We're gonna find that out now.
12.
2 feet lands on his legs.
So he's
Why is
so
it red
strong
now?
he could literally kill himself.
Yeah, strong enough to kill yourself. Okay, so boulder goes flying off 12 feet in this direction.
That's a nice boulder.
Why is it red
It's
now?
not just a boulder.
It's
a
a
rock.
Because it's dangerous. You also
Does he break his legs?
are on fire still.
Still?
Yeah.
8,
Oh, I forgot
The
the
rock, the boulder
didn't
put you out.
13.
He's too far.
Can you roll a constitution
Yes.
saving?
And by the way, you take full damage
So-
from this fire.
But
Walk up to him,
But
you'll,
then I'd be
you need to
sliding
roll
over.
a constitution saving throw to
slide
put
up
out.
to him,
You need to roll to put out the fire.
Right.
slide into his D.
19.
19. Okay. So you
He's
take
good.
13, 24
No need to waste
points of
precious
fire
resources.
damage. And then put the fire out.
We don't need to discuss that.
And that will end your turn.
We don't need to discuss
Okay.
my
Ability.
secrets.
Right. Top of the round.
Top of the
You
morning.
guys
to
wanted to
rise.
keep fighting these people and you wanna
Top of the
flee?
round, you are on fire.
And then I
Ready
roll
to skeet out of
Constitution.
it.
You'll on your turn, at the end of your turn, you'll roll to put it out. I should have
Okay.
rolled for fire damage at the top of the round instead
Okay.
of on his
Well,
turn.
I'll attack it again then.
I gotta give you fire damage first. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 20. 20 fire damage.
That's gotta burn.
I got 24 hit points left.
You are
Don't bring it towards me.
Okay, Aspen.
What was that all about?
I think Kirk started.
It was-
Oh, Herc. Damn it.
I've yet to saw it, so.
my nose is stuffed because I'm probably fine.
Okay, I did not mean for you to
All
watch
right.
it.
Easily makes her way over here. Her axe comes off the side of her and she
Goes
Slashes.
over Power Ranger.
Go, Power
Works.
Ranger.
Dibs on the Pink Ranger.
Yes.
I want.
Think
Is that
do
axe?
anything?
She hits it twice with the axe as she
Maybe just build a rocket ship.
spinning it around herself, and as she
Thought the other one was the Asian one.
takes
Pink Ranger, black girl.
She's white.
I want the yellow.
Who's white?
What would be the black ranger? But
Of what? The Pink Ranger.
The pink.
There's a pink ranger.
this one's
Have you
looking
seen Power
pretty
Rangers?
bad.
Oh,
She's
that
one of
one.
Red
Yeah.
power.
she's like in the first
yellow
original Power Ranger.
She is.
Cupcake, your turn.
I'm gonna hit it.
Whatever his name was, the head that was floating in the glass.
Not with a 1, you're
I
not.
won't be the Black Ranger.
Roll dexterity saving throw.
It's because he's
He's the black ranger.
20.
20.
He's a white
Alright.
You miss, but you save it.
You miss,
Getting
but you use the. As you go to swing, you lose your footing on the ice, and you stick the
Perception,
sword into the
dexterity,
cliff.
It's not a sword. It is a mace.
Oh, you hit the mace into the cliff hard enough to give yourself purchase so that you can hold yourself up.
Cupcake's scared now.
Cupcake will remember this.
Okay, it's the end of your turn. Roll Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah. 10 plus Constitution is 4, so 14.
14. You are still on fire.
Dang.
All right, so brings us to draw kill.
I guess I'm gonna run towards Cupcake.
Okay, you gonna run onto the ice.
Oh, mobility gives me a I think advantage or
Difficult terrain.
yes.
Yep. Okay. Roll your 20 twice.
15 and 16.
You easily run across the ice.
I just slide on it.
Smoothly.
Can I?
You're in attack range.
I want to put Cupcake out first.
Who's wounded, by the
Can
way?
I put it
Please
out?
don't kill
Oh, put the
me.
fire out. I thought you were. I'm gonna slide across the ice.
Bam!
Bam!
That's
No.
what you get!
Okay.
Who wounded?
Yes, you can attempt to put her out. Roll.
Wait,
What's your
aren't I-
constitution?
It's 18 plus 4.
Okay, so you need to roll above 14. On, let's say it's a survival skill check.
Survival, so plus 2.
Okay.
I got a 9, so no.
Cupcake's still on fire.
All right, Cupcake's still on fire.
So
You
you
scared
my
your
draw kill?
movement and your action.
Eesh.
Fish.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. Who's wounded, by the way?
Me.
I have
You're healed.
24 hit points.
You're gonna be healed because we're within 30 feet of me.
Let me just do Circle of Healing.
Wait, no, 25.
Because I don't have
points.
Circle of Healing.
I do.
So I have Mass Cure Wounds, so you're healed. You're healed. Who else is hurt?
I have full health.
Me too.
So we're all healed full health, right?
Oh, I am too.
3d8 plus 13.
Wait, what do we have to roll?
Oh, I gotta roll.
Oh,
You
okay.
better roll.
3d8 plus 13. That is 3, right? Check. Yep. 34 hit points.
I'm back up to 58. Cupcake's okay.
Alright.
But she's still on fire.
I also healed myself that much.
That
because
hits everyone.
Hey.
Except for Aspen.
Hey.
I didn't select Aspen.
Right.
I can
You
select
got
some
me some
people.
max.
I selected people's. So I selected those two and myself.
Cool. Are you moving?
Please
No, I'm
help
still on the
Cupcake
butt. I'm just gonna
down.
sit here because that guy can't hit me if I'm sitting on the
Just
butt.
gonna sit there. Okay. That works.
I'm just out of his sight.
That
Let me
works.
see.
Alright. That means it's Vex's turn.
Does that just heal, or
Does
does that also
No,
might
does
heal when I
anybody
wanna
need
heal?
healing?
I do.
I turn around and yell, "Heal my sister!
She's still burning. She's like, I do.
Let my sister out!
Wait, aren't I also like near the cliff?
Help me!"
Yeah, you're right there. You're that little
She's near
blue
a
one.
cliff. Just put her on the ground and make her roll.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do when you're on fire.
I'm near the cliff. I'm about to fall. I can't roll.
Okay. go
You're not
away
on
from-
the cliff. You're
I
sitting.
can't.
You're sitting there, standing there by the cliff, with your mace thing.
You have two choices: get on the ground and roll away from the cliff, or get on the ground and roll off the cliff.
Because remember,
And
she's
hope you
standing there.
live.
She's just standing there.
I'm not standing. I'm on
Yeah,
the ground.
remember you caught yourself with your
I'm not standing though. I'm on the ground.
Okay. She casts Extinguish on you. You're
This is about to do this white foam,
Never mind.
Ow!
magical white foam. Does that also hit the fire guy in front of her, or is it just a
That's
direct
a good one
selection?
too. She did that evil domain because he could have like
Israel's not on fire. He's
killed
not on
paralyzed
fire.
and
Oh,
killed
you're
him
not
because
on
he's
fire?
not
Yeah.
I was like,
What?
almost. Okay, because Extinguish
Oops.
Flame is 40 feet, so.
Is it a radius move or is it
Yeah, it's a
just
radius.
a selected move? Because wouldn't that also extinguish the fire snake guy there?
Wait, how are you not on fire?
Let's roll the damage on it.
Succeeded on my
Yeah!
Constitution throw.
Using my smarts,
Why
we're
don't you
also
throw water?
extinguishing that snake that's attacking
Yeah.
you.
Except if
water.
it saves throw, so no.
You mean
Oh,
water? Why?
It's like this. Oh,
Why?
So you can-
like not getting hit by that
It's
stuff.
burning too hot to extinguish the flames. Extinguish its flames.
Thank you.
But you are out.
And healed.
Yay.
And healed.
For how
Okay,
much?
so that brings us to
By me, I healed you. So.
Oh, alright.
brings us to Eldon.
I'm gonna try to get back up on my feet because I'm
Okay.
still on the ground.
Alright, roll this here.
Just laying there. 19.
Okay, you're up.
Woo.
You want to move?
Oh. I had an idea, but then they extinguished her, so. I think I'm just gonna stay there for right now.
Okay.
I'll
You
figure
stay
out what's
there?
going on.
He's just lying there by this burning snake
I'm
boy.
standing there, just staring at everyone.
I have an idea.
Okay.
You're gonna say you're lying there.
So
No, I
that
got
brings us
up.
to the summoner's turn.
Just now.
You rolled to get up?
Yeah, I got 19.
Oh. Uh-oh. Something bad happened. Or good. But probably bad.
Alright. So this one right here. Fish.
Mm-hmm.
The area around you. Suddenly erupts in flames.
Uh-oh. I am trapped in here. Like I was running anyways.
This whole area erupts in these massive 10-foot tall flames. And as it does, the flames start to come together.
Uh-oh.
And you feel the physical force, not only of the flames that you're
Might wanna try
in the
to-
midst of, but
Oh, for work.
looking up above you is a massive 10-foot wide by 20-foot high living creature of fire. Completely of fire. It's got these black coal-like eyes.
It's a fire astronaut!
It's a fire elemental. Has raised up out of the ground.
Aw, sounds cute.
You need to roll saving throw.
Oops.
Dexterity or something else?
Constitution.
Can't wait till I get figure of death.
So a giant fire demon came out of the ground?
This entire area right here, he cast a spell, and the area erupted, and he summoned a fire elemental.
You shouldn't have been sitting on your butt.
21.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
21?
Yeah, my constitution is +1 and I rolled a 90-20.
Dad, you know any cough drops? Or?
I don't have any. I need to stop and get some.
You roll a nat 20?
Uh-huh.
You rolled a nat 20?
I should save you.
Yeah.
Alright, so 14, 15,
So I ain't
16,
burning.
18, 19, 20,
I am hurt though.
31, 36, 42, half of 42, 21. You take 21 fire damage,
42 HP.
and somehow, miraculously, probably because the layer of steam that has come up around you, are not on fire, but you are in the middle of a fire.
I'm inside a fire creature trying to eat me.
Kick it out of the fires.
That was that salamander. This salamander takes... Misses Aspen. Just misses her. She dodges out of the way. Okay. Takes care of the two salamanders. Brings us to Raven. You now have this one who has taken some damage. This large fire elemental that is sprouted up in the center of your ring, and
All you know is I was in that area. Now you can't see me.
I'm gonna go for the big one. And cast Disintegrate.
But Ryan's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna disintegrate him. It's gonna disintegrate the creature.
Which is above me.
Oh, it's above you?
Yeah, it's got a firewall around me, but it's above me.
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah,
you were in it.
it stands almost 20 feet tall.
I thought he was
Oh, we're
in
good
it.
My range is 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
What are you casting?
Disintegrate on a big one.
You're
On the
my
fire
giant.
elemental.
Why don't you cast Disintegrate on that one right over there too?
Another monster. Fortitude.
What is your spell DC?
14.
14. Yes. You should just remember that because I ask you every time and you tell me the same number every time. I'm just checking to make sure you know.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I like how you have the same thing to say. Almost the same time.
Oh yeah, Disintegrate in that book says something. You good? Oh.
I realized I can cast a spell and attack.
You have what?
I get her up here.
Okay. The fire elemental doesn't seem to be affected by your disintegrate spell. Doesn't disintegrate flame.
Interesting. Now do you want to try water?
I don't think water's gonna do anything with that either.
Ice storm. I can't use Ice Storm because I already used it, and I only have one sorcery point left.
I say we flee.
Well, I have an idea. No worries.
I do too.
Wait. Let me read this.
There's only 3 left.
Does Disintegrate count as an
Two
attack?
fire elemental.
Because I have another
It
spell to
does.
compare for
Casting a spell counts as an attack
I have another spell to
or as
compare
an
to that.
action. Actually, roll your damage for your disintegrate.
I actually. Let's find Disintegrate again. And it says the creature or object has to make a fortitude save. If it
Yeah, that's a
takes.
different book.
I need the other book. I don't know what her damage is. It's in Player's Handbook.
Disintegrate. Okay, thin green ray springs from your pointed finger to a target you can see. Target can be creature. Creature target. Let's make a dexterity savings throw, which I made. When you failed save, the target takes 10d6. 10d6 plus 40.
10d6 plus 40?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. 5, 6, 5, 6, 2, 5, 4, 4, 3, and 5.
Be 86. Half of that is
43 plus 40 though, right?
no, that was plus the 40.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it did damage, but it didn't do as much damage as you thought it was.
I need to get out of here. I have like no more spells to do.
Alright, Raven. Or not Raven. Isra.
Excuse me?
He's in pain right now, but enraged, he decides to. This circle right here is how much ice there is,
It's
right?
the ice.
He's gonna crawl so he doesn't slip out of the radius of ice.
Over here.
Yeah. And plan on going around.
Okay. So you can make it to the edge of your ice on your turn. Alright. That brings us back around to Aspen.
You're gonna ignore the 2 salamanders?
Okay. Her second hit severs the head of this one.
And it moves into dust.
Turns to dust.
I mean, there's only one left, and that elemental.
Yep.
Is he using the concentration spell? That sound?
He doesn't seem to be concentrating on it. He seems to have already called it forth. He's just not moving onto the ice.
It looks like he can see us and we can see
Drop
him,
it.
but you're
Or
far too far.
Cupcake.
You're probably
You
too
should
far to
kill
do
yourself.
anything directly with.
How many hit points do I have?
Yeah,
I was
58.
like 58? Yeah.
You should heal yourself.
Well, how? What's the distance for the sleeping spell?
The distance for a sleeping spell?
Yeah,
30, I believe.
30. So I can't hit it.
Let's see.
I'm not on
three.
fire, so.
Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's 90
5.
feet.
Oh, so I
Okay,
can
yeah,
hit it.
you can hit this one.
Can I
If you can
cast...
see it, which you can't.
I can't?
Can you
'Cause
see the
there's a
fire
cliff
giant?
I can see its
Fire giant.
face.
The fire elemental, this big boy.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can see the fire elemental.
can I cast sleep on that one?
That's
can
no
try.
works.
It's a summoned creature. It has eyes, but not eyelids.
Things can sleep with their eyes open.
No,
People do it.
I got a 14.
No, you don't.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. What's your spell DC?
It's wisdom again, right? 18 plus 4.
Got a 20.
Great.
It is not asleep. It actually has immunity to exhaustion anyway, which exhaustion would be sleep. So,
So now that's
Still heal myself. Though,
Rockhill's
right?
turn.
do you have a cantrip
I don't
that
know
you
what to
can
do.
I saw.
Because you're casting a spell uses an
You can
action.
avoid. You can
But
skip
you
your turn, and
can
I can do
cast
my
it.
thing.
Cantrip as a bonus action.
I do have 3 cantrips.
Wait, didn't the one that died was the one who summoned it?
Huh?
No, this one's something.
Ah. Okay, cool. That helps me better with my plan.
I got second one.
She's gonna heal herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Healing yourself.
What
Alright.
was it to kill myself again?
1d10 plus your level.
So 1d10 plus 10.
Alright.
Your
Draw kill.
What you gonna do, Drackill?
Draw kill.
Remember, he's on a
Can I use
cliff.
my element of perception see if he can be like I can know its weakness? I know it's water obviously, but
Water,
Can
ice.
can it be affected by piercing or bludgeoning?
Wind.
Roll a 20. Your action.
20.
So it takes extra damage from cold damage and is immune to exhaustion, grappling, paralyzing, petrifying, poisoning, proning, restraining, or unconsciousness.
So it can be hit with
Just about any
Piercing.
kind of physical hits.
wait, not physical hits.
It can be hit by physical hits.
Sorry. Let's go back. Erase what I just said. What?
Okay.
You get 2 things that you can.
Can it be affected by piercing?
So it's damage. It's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks. Resistant. What was the other thing you wanted
That's all I really wanted to know.
to know? Okay.
So I can't do anything.
So you can do
Resistant,
little.
which means it takes half damage.
Oh. Okay, I guess I can
Immunity
still
means
attack
it
it.
takes.
So also you said that when I use both my long swords it's a 1d8. What is it when I have it one hand or just one sword with 2 hands?
It's up 1 level, so it's a 1d10.
So if you don't do anything, it's my turn. Are you doing anything?
Just go to his
He-
turn.
Okay.
Are you moving?
I'm gonna shield whoever Cupcake and whoever that is.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just
I'm
turning and placing your shield up.
yeah, just
All
in
right.
case.
Now,
Just in
Aspen's
case.
like, Aspen's like, thanks, dear, and she kisses your ear.
I'm gonna use.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna cast Dimension
That's
Door
pretty,
behind
risky.
the snake guy over there, and I'm gonna stab him in the back of the head with my rapier. It's like,
This snake guy over here,
Mhm.
you're gonna Misty Step? What?
Dimension
Dimension
Door.
Door.
Behind
Oh,
him.
Dimension Door. Okay,
So I just open a door behind him. Like, what?
you can see him.
Quite cunning.
Okay,
Roll for a hit.
roll to hit.
Break his neck.
What do I roll for a rapier?
Well, you roll your 20.
I felt like I just
Because
got the
it's
base
a hit.
It also isn't a sneak attack.
It is.
I-
sounded like
I still have that one accidentally added, so remove the one and you'll see what I got.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You Dimension Door behind him and hit him with your, stick him with your rapier.
I
And you
don't
roll
know
your
how-
damage.
Damage of
1d6.
rapier is a 1d6. That was what it said, you said?
And doesn't it double for sneak attack?
Mhm.
Double for sneak attack.
So double it.
Isn't he still resistant to piercing now?
No,
Wait,
he's
so I
not-
do-
he's
do
not
I roll
fire-
two
This
He's
is
not
the
d6?
attacking.
salamander.
He's not
He
attacking.
Dimension Doors behind the salamander.
Even though it's a snake attack, that means it's doing regular damage.
Surprising him. 6.
So that's 12.
So you got 6 plus 6.
Yeah.
12.
Stab in the back of the head.
Okay.
Yeah!
Alright. Surprising the salamander, you step out,
Maybe I should try these.
He's like,
Your rapier kind of bends.
Just
Goes into a few inches.
I need these Cheetos from my toilet.
Alright, that takes care of you.
oh.
Eldon, nope. Vex.
that's neat.
Voxel.
Guys. Arms of Hadar right beside him. There's no way I can miss. Or I could even thunderclap him off the freaking...
Thunderclap him into
Vix
the fire
tries to
here.
cast Extinguish on this flame, and the flame just... You can see her energy, her magical energy, pressing
Wait, is that
down
the
on the
one behind
flame, on this big flaming circle right here.
No, is Vix the one
I want to be your
behind?
best
Vix
friend.
is right.
No, that's
best
Aspen
midget.
behind. Me
Aspen's,
and Aspen.
Aspen's right here. Vix
So
is
the
right
cool
here.
one kissed my ear.
I want
The cool, pretty one kissed your ear.
Why?
Right, you
You
like
can
this.
see her magic pressing down against the flames, and the flames are just fighting back, not
You like this.
effective.
Do it.
Okay, this salamander.
Wait, there's no salamander?
No.
This one right here.
Oh, who just got stabbed in the butt.
No.
You're right. What's your armor? What is your armor class?
It's, I don't know.
Leather
That's all I know is leather.
plus your dexterity.
My dexterity is a
Look at her.
plus
Trying to get her already.
2.
Okay.
She's like, that's my color. She's staring right at it.
So let's write down your armor
I don't want to kill anybody
class.
for you because I want to be looked at by you.
Leather is 11 plus 2,
11
so
plus 2.
13.
So he has to have 13 to actually.
Alright. So it's both of them.
Please look at me, but don't.
Both two blades. Kind of familiar now. Looks like all these salamanders kind
all
of
those other females.
came from the same clan.
They're all those other males in it.
11,
Trouble, you're
12,
so
Try to not die, fish.
13.
I'm fine.
I'm waiting.
Constitution savings throw.
He's a fish
Well,
out of
yeah.
He's a fish out of water.
Constitution is a plus
Roast.
1. Boop. Boop. Wow.
Alright, you
Wait,
both
okay,
catch
so
on
you
fire
got
from
one.
the first hit. You take 13 damage.
McDonald's.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Bun.
And
Jeez, you were lucky.
second
50
one,
HP, 50
Slaughter
5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 23. You take 13 slashing and 10
Ooh.
fire damage, and roll your Constitution savings throw on that one. And the second
An 8. So I'm now on
8.
fire for the second one.
You are now on fire.
So I have 40 health and I'm on fire.
Okay. That takes care of the salamander, elemental.
There's no one near me.
Moving forward.
I got my shield up. Oh wait, it's like this.
So it was going to attack Fish, but then he disappeared in the fire.
He's like,
And
Oh well.
roars forward, moving directly towards Draw Kill.
hey.
I know.
Sun's getting real low now.
This large fist of fire
He
pounds
blocks.
down on the ground, and you just block it under your shield.
Wait, what? I actually blocked it.
Yep.
It wasn't that hard. You're using a giant shield, my dude.
She has the magic shield here.
Yeah, but you still have a big shield.
Yeah.
That brings us to Eldon.
How high up in the air is he?
How high up is
He's 20 feet tall.
You realize if you
20
kill the
feet
one that I'm standing in front of, that one will
Works.
vanish,
I'm gonna
right?
use dismissal.
You guys are
Okay.
fight. Okay, that works.
Bye.
What's
He's just
your-
like, what?
It's gonna dispel forces an extra point of creature back to its proper plane. Add the creature's HD to its saving throw and subtract your level as well.
Let's see what's the. Okay, and you're level 11?
10.
10.
That's why I'm not. Where's Robert?
16. So, what's your spell DC?
14.
14? I got 16 plus 8 is 26. minus 10. 6 is 14. It's dismissed.
Yay!
High five.
So this flame comes down.
Plus 2 is 4.
And you kind of peek out to see what happens, and it just goes.
Yeah, I did that.
The poof of smoke.
That was me.
There's all like.
John Kill was actually.
Quick maps, man. Quick maps.
All right.
Well, there's one left.
No.
Raven.
Raven.
I can't do anything except go invisible, so I'll go invisible. I used all my spells.
Raven goes invisible.
What, Raven? Why
Bye.
is Raven on the rock?
Israel.
He runs towards that cliff and climb it.
Okay.
My grandma was so horrible saying that.
I climb rock.
And
Fall.
fall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
15
6,
foot.
7, 8.
Your
Right there.
movement's 40?
Yeah.
75.
Guys, why are you getting closer
What's
to me?
what is your
40.
His speed is 40. Mine's 45. I'm the second.
Yep.
I'm the second fastest.
So
Raven's
you are
first.
right at the top of the cliff.
Why are you getting closer to me? I'm gonna blow it up.
Wait, what?
Because
About
he's
to blow it
frenzied.
up.
Since
Does
he's
he
frenzied,
rage?
He's just in a rage.
Wait,
can he use a bonus
Gotta eat
action?
fire
To,
burning on the dance floor.
he's frenzied, so can he use a bonus action after all that movement?
You still get a bonus. You still get a bonus action. So if you want to,
Just in case you
move
forgot
more,
about
you can use
2013.
And get within blasting radius of shatter.
the double.
He wants to attack him.
Wait, let.
So you won't.
You'll run up in front of him and then get blasted by shatter.
Because you're using your.
Let Fish do his thing first. See what happens.
You've got so in a round you've got an action,
Yeah.
movement, reaction, and then if possible a bonus action if you have bonus actions. So you used your movement to get to the top of the cliff. Your action can be additional movement.
Okay, additional movement to get to him.
Gets you up to him. All right, and
That's everybody.
that's everybody. So we
Go back
are
to Aspen.
back to Aspen.
Aspen's so far away.
I know, right? It's like in Colorado.
Aspen's like, all right, we're all done here. Are we clear?
No,
Everybody's
there's one
clear?
more. They're still
She can't
attacking
see
it.
because she can't see.
You guys know I'm missing.
Do I smell?
Does Aspen even notice that I'm not there?
Yeah, she saw you dimension door out, but since she can't see over the cliff, she can't see the.
She can see the direction I went, she just doesn't know where I
She
went.
has no idea where you went. She just saw you disappear from here. She doesn't see you over here.
Okay, may I see the player handbook? Just want to be correct on rage
So,
stuff.
what now?
Okay, so
Run.
that brings us to Cupcake.
You gonna do anything, or
Should
you
I
gonna...
try to stand up?
Still the best concert ever.
Just gonna
Yes, you
recover.
are. You can.
Yes, you
Best
are.
rock concert.
Yes, you are, Kim.
I want to go to work for
Oh, my cupcake.
4.
You
They're
suck.
not doing it that
Okay. Cupcake just cannot get her little
Cupcake.
claws
Cupcake.
I heard that they were
in the ground.
Truck you!
Drop
No.
He's helping up.
some more.
First, does anyone need healing?
I need healing.
That like
I don't
next to
think,
me,
I think
like
everybody's.
Cupcake and Aspen.
No, I don't think anybody's hurt.
I am.
Yeah, you're all the way over
I'm
there.
I'm not
I
100%.
I guess I'm gonna help her up.
I'm emotionally dead inside.
You don't.
What?
You don't.
You offer
Why?
therapy?
Because I rolled a 1. So you reach down to help her up, and she's just like
She's
like
Does she
Bambi.
make me fall too?
Bambi on ice.
Does she make me fall too?
Bambi on ice.
Oh.
He wears ice.
So now it's me turn.
Just slowly crawls.
I'm going to cast
Guys.
Shatter as a 3rd level spell.
Wait, it's Vix's turn.
Oh, Vix is going to do something? Oh wait, I'm 13. Vix is 12.
Oh.
So yeah.
Sorry.
FBI.
You can't just have someone who's he goes first.
Ladies first.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Shatter as a 3rd level spell on this guy standing right in front of me. And since he's in the radius, he's probably gonna get hit too.
Shatter.
Wait, is it like?
I think
is
it's,
it, is it like calm?
Whatever I am too.
Wait, no.
10-foot sphere.
Sphere.
Sphere. So yeah, you're gonna get blasted with shattered because you're too
Fire.
close.
Is it a sphere around you, or is it
Right
right
Area.
loud
there?
ringing noise
Wherever
penetrates
it
and erupts from a point
Sphere
within your
shape.
choice of range. Each creature in a 10-foot
Spherical
radius
shape.
sphere centered on that point must
10
make a
foot.
Constitution savings throw.
It says I'm casting it as a 3rd level spell.
Oh, that means you could put it like
Like
behind it.
right here, so
4D8.
it barely gets him.
Yeah, just put it.
10
Which
foot
means it
to a
could kill you.
decahedron.
My ears are.
Are you casting it centered on you, or are you going to cast it?
Right there, so
So
it just gets
Right
hit.
there where it gets. Well, technically
I didn't
it would
do
hit
anything.
both.
No.
It's not going to hit.
No.
It doesn't have to hit either of you.
Plug your
Okay, then I'll
dog
just have it
in
hit the
your
freaking
No,
fire boys.
Okay.
One screaming here.
So that's 48. If he doesn't succeed on
Rolled
thir-
a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
damage.
saving throw. That's half damage for him. 48.
Plus, it's a Constitution saving throw, so that's actually 22. Half damage.
He takes 12 damage then.
Okay.
Now, you can smash this little buggy. You can splatter him.
My pleasure.
I was talking to Jacob, but that works.
Mask.
Because he's invisible. He's stealth mode.
Okay, now it's Alex's turn. There is her
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
Yeah, you already look for it. Choose the blind one.
Good. Give me back my kitty
No,
ears.
messed up.
She casts enhance ability on you.
Me?
You feel yourself suddenly
wow.
a lot more dexterous.
Trying to go Star Trek.
Your dexterity increases by.
6?
You get to add 6
Oh,
to your
ow.
next.
Ow.
You get to add 6 to your next dexterity roll.
It's like a bunch
Kitty, you can stand up now.
About to lick you.
Why
Is that an extra plus 6 or just plus 6?
She gets to add 6 to her next dexterity.
She did that so she could just stand up.
She did that so you can stop.
Catch
Eldon.
You're so handsome.
Shut up.
I can't really do much from there, so I guess I'm just gonna spectate.
Okay. Just looking up over the cliff. Yeah, they got that.
They got it. Did my job for
It's all
the day.
good.
Okay, that brings us to the salamander's turn.
What about Jacob?
There's only
No,
one salamander.
because
Jacob
this is
last.
salamander.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ben Raven from Israel.
Interesting.
A magical portal, very similar to the one that you just created,
Oh,
Adventure door.
appears
Grab him.
behind the salamander. He kind of flips you off and steps back behind you.
So we get for insulting him.
He's right there. He's visible.
Falls into the center of the flames. As he falls into the center of the flames here,
He
you
bursts
see
away.
his wounds starting to heal.
No, no. Get him.
Let's maul him.
Let's jump him.
Be one at one.
Everyone at once just jumps.
Alright.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that too.
28.
Let's not do it as bad as the bear though.
That was not my fault. I voted to help
That
them.
fire's still there, even though the elemental was disabled.
I voted
Yeah.
to help the bears.
And he's in the middle.
I was about to say,
And he is
oh,
now
the
standing in the
butlers are
center of it.
asleep.
And
He
it
woke up.
is healing him.
Someone freeze it. Where's Frozone? We
He,
need him.
he appears right where you disappear.
Looking
I
for
can
a
make
super
him
suit.
look bad.
I'm sitting here like this.
But where's my super suit?
Where is my
Okay,
super suit?
Oh
Raven.
my god,
I'm
man.
gonna cast a ray of
What?
frost.
Hercules!
He's
Stop it.
asleep.
All I'm saying is the chest.
Pardon in your sleep! You're going to cast a ray of frost.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You rolls
One
I'm sitting somewhere else.
3 damage, I think. Unless they changed it again in that one.
When you guys said Hercules, Goofy's face looks really smug.
Okay. Ranged spell attack. So,
What's the range?
We're giving some room.
yeah, it's just like a ranged attack. So you need to
I can't,
roll a
can't
20
really.
to hit.
Oh, okay.
Just get a little lower.
Well,
You can give
You
it a
add
little.
your spell casting bonus.
More.
A little more.
See?
8.
Get a little. There.
Rolled an 8 altogether.
An 8 altogether.
Yep.
We have to make room for
Okay, you're ready to cross.
Some bird,
Shoots
some
off
bird
into
gets
the-
frozen.
I tried.
You hit a tree. Bless you.
Thank you.
Wait, aren't you invisible too?
Not anymore.
You can take that thing off your face then.
Okay, Israel.
Here's what he's gonna do.
It's like, excuse me.
Can there be a
I am a
boulder
sorcerer.
anywhere here or a tree he can rip out of the
I'm a
ground?
war sorcerer.
There are trees all
Everywhere.
around you, but the trees are poisonous.
Oh,
They have a poison sap in them.
Yummy.
They're
Yeah.
not
Does
only
the sap
stuck
at
in the
least get to
ground,
bounce
they're
back
poisonous
to
and they're frozen to the ground.
Wait, aren't the trees burning because of all the fire?
This, all of this, is a ravine.
Okay.
This
Yeah, we're
is
the
all
goat.
that same forest with a very
Use
thick,
water.
It
very,
isn't
very
gonna
thick
work.
forest.
Israel just screams in frustration and tries to go down the climb the cliff around that
Magical fire.
ice.
You ran away from
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean
Jump
magic
off the cliff.
cancels magic.
Let's put you about right here.
Or jump.
Yes, it does.
For 15 feet.
Don't give me that look.
My
It's not
magical
my fault
ice
that he has
canceled that
dimension door
magic
too.
fire.
Magic users are tricky when it comes to barbarians.
You're the
Uh-huh.
one using him.
Huh?
You're the one
I
playing
know,
him.
and I'm against you. I'm
Wait.
trying to kill you.
How much necrotic damage has that guy taken, I swear? I've hit him several times with necrotic and he's still alive.
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
He was down to 18 hit points, but
He healed.
then he dimension doored himself into the flames, which heal him.
Necrotic you can't heal with necrotic.
So he's
Flames.
46.
These flames heal.
How long can we
Even
stay here at a
necrotic?
standoff?
Even necrotic. They're like it's like casting
Been
a
doing this for like 2 hours.
heal spell.
No, how long can we
Not a
stay in a
heal.
standoff position?
Hercules, 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 Hercules.
He's asleep.
Go outside. Hercules. Go outside.
Tawana.
No.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Let the big dog out.
Burps. Come on.
How long can we stay in a standoff position with the salamander?
Go sleep outside.
Because I need to get my spells back. I'm no help at all.
He can still cast firebolt
Goofy,
as
you
much
want
as he
outside
wants.
too?
Can I dismiss him too?
No, he's sitting.
If you have another dismissal spell,
Yeah.
he is
I
from the
guess
plane of
I
fire.
do. Ow!
Do it.
Time to dismiss.
All right, so that is Israel's turn.
Bam, bam, bam.
Keep doing that.
It's only a 4th level spell. I like to-
And
Don't you have like 4 level spells?
Vix is like, oh crap! She shoots
Horse or
her
something.
last 2 arrows.
Everything.
No,
Wait, who fired
wait.
the arrows?
She has
Aspen.
she has 4 arrows. She shoots her last 4 arrows. One of them hits the salamander.
Oh.
Okay. It wants to be a 1. Ah, cupcake.
I'm gonna try standing up again.
Gotta do that first. 11.
11,
11 plus 6.
6.
You're
17.
You're on your feet.
Yay!
Yeah!
You want to do anything else? That takes care of your movement.
What?
Okay.
I
Dracula.
Pause.
I'm gonna run towards the salamander.
Sure.
Is like that entire thing on fire, or is
This
this
is
a
a
circle?
big. This is a big circle of fire.
Can I put my shield down towards the ground?
It's like
So
taking-
You're gonna try to sled on it?
Glove.
Kinda.
And just.
It's fire on the ice, so yeah. I'll say you can do that. You
Yeah.
can throw your shield down and sled.
Yeah, and like have my sword point like
Okay.
basically.
No.
If
Basically
it works,
lands
it's gonna
it.
be epic. What's your roll of dexterity? Throw first.
Where'd my 20 go? Okay.
Whoosh.
He's sliding, so wouldn't it be
No.
dexterity with advantage?
No, I don't slide. I got a 1.
Okay. So you slide. You throw your shield down, then you take a step forward, slip on the ice, and
Land face first in
slide,
flames.
slide into the flames.
Oh.
Jaw kill!
As your shield goes that way, you go this way.
You could have used your shield to slide on the ice into the flames.
Do I run
And the
into
shield
him?
would be blocking the
you're
flames.
at the base of
That's
the
what he
speed.
tried to do, but he failed.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, you are.
15.
You're in fire.
I'm gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
29 fire damage, and you are on fire.
Don't I have
Ouch.
to make a saving throw?
No, you willingly dove into the fire.
How much damage did I take?
29. That would have been epic if you had made that dex throw.
But he rolled a 1.
Not his fault.
Your luck is
You
bad.
just watched your brother dive into a big bonfire. So,
I just stood up and
the
he
flames
did
are
that.
the flames are higher than him, so you can't see him in the flames. Right now.
Way to go, draw kill!
Shut up and help me!
Yay! Yeah.
Way to go, Paul!
So wait, that was Hunter's turn. It's mine now.
Yes, it is.
You know what?
Mention door back.
No. Let me make sure I can do this without hurting anybody else. This Dissonant Whispers. Essentially a better version of, Vicious Mockery.
Does it do damage?
Yes. 3d6, but if I use a spell slot of level 2, which I am, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above. So that's 4d6. This is this is my second level spell today.
What are you saying to him?
Yeah.
You suck. You suck. You really, really suck.
Actually, I just constantly whisper the word.
Make him go crazy.
You whisper.
So,
All
so,
join
Yeah.
in.
Roll your damage.
so you're doing an ASMR.
Everybody overlap their voices.
So that's d6, right?
Yep.
That's enough to drive any man crazy. That's enough to drive anybody crazy.
Got
I
a
reroll
17
ones,
on
right?
its savings throw.
I reroll
Just really loud
reroll
whispers.
ones, right?
Okay, yeah, that is kind of getting annoying.
See, it can drive anybody crazy.
Especially the people that
That's
hate
like listening to the
ASMRs.
same song over and over again.
Jason.
21.
21. Okay. So it takes
21.
10 points of.
Keep the memes alive.
Wouldn't that mean it's a 12 though?
No, you always round down.
With disadvantage?
No,
Oh.
you just always roll down.
Oh.
That's like the rule for
Oh.
5e that you always roll down. Okay. So it's like, get out of my head!
Anything else after that? Also, it's got to run. Half of its movement away from stuff.
On a
What?
failed save.
Oh, okay, yeah, I messed up. Doesn't have to move away.
Doesn't
Uh,
have.
Nice.
Vix.
I'm just still in the distance,
roll,
like,
man. Stop, drop, and roll.
I'm dropped. I'm doing it in the fire.
feel like I'm this
Get
far
out of
away.
the fire.
I can't see.
You don't need to see. Just run in any direction.
I just realized I'm like all the way over there,
There's
so
a
I'm just
circle
like,
of fire.
so you just blast it from a distance.
She tries to cast protection from elements on you, but fails.
It still burns.
It burns! It burns! Fire!
Roll-
And
roll-
it burns, the ring of fire.
It is a literal ring of fire!
Anti dismissal.
No, it's a circle of fire, not a ring of fire.
Circle's a ring, you dingus.
No, rings
Ring is a
are
cylinder.
ones are hollowed out. Circles are filled.
Level 10.
Ring is a
Yeah,
cylinder.
there's no fire in the middle.
And
Yeah,
I'm
there is.
14.
14.
I was standing in the
It's
middle
not
without being burned.
dismissed.
He says I'm being burned.
So how
Yeah, because you
ironic.
fell
I
into
hear
the
that something
flames.
is bigger, but this one won't go.
You fell
Yeah, you
directly
got
into
the
the
big
edge of
one.
fire.
Wait, is the fire circle like filled or just the outline?
This whole thing is fire.
What?
Told you.
Then how was I not getting burned continuously?
You were. That's why. But you dimension doored out.
Oh. Man, I didn't seem to take more damage for more than
You
one
just
round.
didn't catch fire that round.
It's like, ow. It's like when you poke flames in Minecraft. And you step in it by mistake. Whoops. I'm good. Stayed it for more than a
Oh,
second.
speaking of Minecraft, I have a parkour map that you're gonna
10,
make.
13.
Oh, will I?
Oh, trust me, you will. She.
I cried
Lost
so many
it.
times.
If I have to use this,
12,
I will hate it.
25.
If I have to use a controller,
Okay.
I'll probably hate it
Commander,
less.
yeah.
The
wanna
fire
try to-
salamander seems
Oh,
to
Raven
be
wants to try it.
more
We end early.
stronger.
Like 1:35.
25. Now down to
Is it on the computer?
4.
Is it on the computer?
No.
Okay.
That's what happens.
Fire salamander seems to have regained a lot of
I find it
strength.
funny how he says I'm gonna hit
As
Spark
it-
Order.
It's standing over you and it's like absorbing flames. The flames are going into it, but it uses its turn to
Push it!
to
Shove it really,
Heal it.
really hard.
Let's stab it in the knees.
I was gonna say shove it really
Alright,
hard.
so-
In the knees.
Wait, how strong are you?
I have 18.
Pick him up and throw him.
Push it real
Throw
good.
him
I'm on the
first.
ground.
slow down, salt and pepper.
I'm on the ground. First, I gotta get up.
All right,
And then I gotta
Raven,
growl.
Dismiss it.
you're
I can't
invisible.
dismiss it.
I'm
I'm not invisible. I attacked.
Oh, you attacked?
Yeah, that made my invisibility go away.
What did you attack with?
My
Oh yeah, it's
Like
Ray
frost.
frost.
He shot his frost to
That's right.
yeah.
Ah, crap. No, thanks. My 20. Ah, I need that.
I'll just go back and invisible again.
That didn't work, so my guys.
He's like this. He's
That's like
invisible.
my last
Pops up.
spell I can use. Other than my cantrips.
He's like, I can't deal with
My
this.
cantrips aren't going to work on those flames.
What kind of
Ray of
cantrips you
frost
got?
is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Action
You
instead of a
can, you can
crap.
sit and shoot ray of frost at it all day long.
And you'll slow it down.
I
You'll,
thought I only had
No.
6 cantrips.
you'll, the
You only
cantrip.
know 6 cantrips.
But you can use that.
Cantrips you can use.
Infinitely.
Cantrips you can use as once a round,
So,
Well, I guess I'll
And-
do Ray of Frost.
so-
but- oops.
and they are a bonus action.
I'm
so
guessing-
if you cast a spell, you can still use a cantrip on top of it.
Or you could use 2 cantrips, and that's all you're gonna do.
so I'm guessing he has to
Pew, pew.
concentrate to heal.
He has to use his turn to heal.
So he,
So I could cast Ray of
Concentrate.
Frost twice?
It's not
Yeah.
really concentration.
Who'll be
Yeah.
injured, and how much? Other than me.
I was gonna say I could trip him since I'm on the floor already.
I mean, just
Whoop.
there's just one slippery little salamander that you guys can't seem to get
I used all my spells.
dead.
Because he's really annoying.
Well, you
Okay.
can still continuously use cantrips, so.
Whose turn is it?
Mine. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
I'm in the fire!
Twice.
I'm in the fire! Hey!
Oh, it's
Don't!
this thing. Oh, wait, I have to roll a 20, right?
I'm in it!
But it'll put out your
Twice.
flames at the same time freezing.
It'll
So
freeze me.
You'll just be
3
really cold.
and 13.
3's
Yeah,
a
but
miss. 13's a hit
Yay.
Oh
because
no.
you're adding your spell
My spell bonus.
Pew,
bonus on.
pew.
It would be a 9 and a 19.
And get 18 to hit. So you got it.
Yay!
One of your frost rays hit.
Ah!
Damage
Hit me.
is 1d3, right?
Wouldn't that put out also any of the fire on the ground it hits?
No.
Dang.
This is a magical fire.
So am I good?
1d8.
1d8. 7.
Wait, spell damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level, and so it's 2d8 at 5th level, 3d8 at 11th level.
Okay. 7. Do 1 still count?
No ones do not count
Oh, please.
unless you roll 1 twice in a row.
1
Okay,
and 5.
so you got 3d8, right? Okay.
7, 1, and 5.
7, 1, and 5. That's 13.
Did I take 13 damage?
No, he hit.
It's a ray, not a cone.
Oh.
He hit the salamander.
He essentially is like this pew laser pointer of blue stuff.
Pew,
Oh,
pew.
okay.
Pew
Pew
pew.
pew!
A cold laser pointer.
KO Corral.
Come on, you guys. One little salamander. You can do it.
Try
I'll get to my
punching
turn
your
and I
own
might be able
fire.
to do it.
Israel.
Steam.
Here's what Israel's gonna do.
Wait,
Just to
you're-
clarify.
He's just gonna drag that boulder back so he can get some good leverage to push that thing.
Leavage.
Okay, grab it.
Yeah, and
You're
then
gonna-
he
you're
just
gonna run, you're gonna
presses
run me
it
over.
forward
You're
as
gonna-
hard as he
you're gonna
could.
run me
Crush
over.
him.
get that thing.
Dungeon Master
Who's wounded?
would summoning water and pouring it on the fire put it out.
It's
It is
magic
a
fire.
magical fire.
I told
What about
you.
on the salamander?
You can use extinguish if you are like if you have that spell,
Or
if
you can use the
have-
spell's magic.
or if you have elemental, like if you're an evocation wizard. You
What
can,
about on the salamander?
yes, it would do damage to the salamander. Not a lot.
Still do
It
damage.
would do
though,
one
right?
one
Yes. How would I get the water through the fire?
1 hit
Jump in the
point
fire?
I'm
per
not jumping in the
level.
fire.
Why?
I did it!
I'll pull you back. I'll levitate you in
Only,
the fire.
only idiots would jump into a fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dispel it.
It's okay.
Kick it out of here.
Only an absolute
I already
moron
tried
would go.
dispelling it.
Here we go.
You know what? Fine. I'll use my
I'm sorry.
next time on my turn.
I'm gonna bring everybody else with me. Then.
Everybody use that. Oh, what's it called? Attract. Gravity. The gravity spell attract. It pulls any loose objects to you.
If I'm going down, you guys
Are
can
you
move me.
crying?
No, I'm not. There's a
Okay.
cool thing.
I told you I was kidding, right? I was okay.
No,
I thought you took me seriously. He was crying.
No, I told him he has something like sparkle
Okay.
on his face.
All right. He crosses that.
I want
boulder.
a strength savings. I want a strength roll.
I want a strength roll.
Gets
What do you think that
advantage
tastes
on
like?
that because he's raging. 21 and 25. So
Wait. Did you take
Get
any
it?
damage the last round? You did not. This is your second rage for today. You have to take damage or cause damage in order for rage to stay on. So you have to rage again.
Yeah, you ran up and then
he's
just
raging
like.
again. So that's a 25.
Okay.
Presses that boulder forward.
All right. He runs forward and kind of like curling, like that sport that nobody likes. Yeah, get little magical. Vix cast Spirit Guardians, the little magical sweepers.
So how far does the
I
boulder
hear a
go?
giant object approaching.
Oh, it goes all the way across.
Oh crap.
It
Oh,
smacks into anything within.
I'm in the.
So-
Oh gosh, I'm in the way.
Let's see.
Oh my.
Oh, that's the rock.
oh.
Safe.
Oh.
Run.
I'm in the
Run,
middle of it!
Elvin.
All right.
I need to run.
So, this massive
I was gonna
boulder
use levitate to
comes
levitate the
sliding
thing
through
out,
this
but now I think
area.
I should save you.
What's the boulder's weight?
400 pounds.
Yeah, it's a 400-pound boulder, and it's moving at
Let's say for every 10
about
pounds.
40
it's
feet
like,
per
it's like,
second.
Can I make a saving
So
throw?
it's moving
Can
really
I make a
fast.
savings
Can I make a
throw?
savings throw?
Dexterity on
400
you,
pounds?
dexterity on you. I'm gonna
Should
give
we make the damage
40
like a
feet per second. Isn't that
4
60,
D10s?
70
20.
miles an hour?
20.
moving fast.
Wouldn't
20.
Wouldn't it do
You
like
got a 20?
20?
Okay.
Yes.
You dive out of the way.
Swoosh.
13 plus 3, so I got 16.
16.
Me too.
Wait, is it gonna make it?
15 is the.
Okay. Because if that wasn't gonna make it, I
DC,
can reroll
so-
savings throws.
Okay.
So wait, how
So
much
you
damage?
see it coming, and
No, I'm on
You
the floor.
see it
Don't I
coming.
hear it?
and you dive to the side and go sliding out.
Right on your face.
Wait, how
I
How
had
did I
that
get
one
up
was
on the
close.
mountain?
so wait, you just lobbed a 400-pound boulder.
You slid it up.
Easily.
Slide to
Wouldn't
the
that do
end
like
of it.
2 D20 worth of damage?
It's just.
That's 20 d6 worth of damage.
Salamander, on the other hand,
120.
yes, out of the way.
Yeah.
That was with disadvantage because he had his back to it.
Why won't it die?
But
That's
wait, that
alright.
means
You can pour water on it now without having to get a
So-
fire.
The salamander's standing there, just absorbing this heat. That he sees your face go like this, and he's like, and he dives to the side.
Okay, and
Someone go
if he
Indiana
looks
Jones
back
on this
at
guy,
him,
just-
he just sees him scream using
And
intimidating
the
presence.
boulder, as it rolls through here, catches fire,
Oh no.
and just this flaming boulder.
now there's a
What
giant
was that
trail of no
boulder
ice.
made out
hits
of?
the
Other
it
boulder
rolls,
creates a
and
giant
it
dust cloud.
Smashes into this boulder.
I imagine both boulders have been totaled and just
Now-
a giant dust cloud.
No boulders were harmed in the making of this film.
Actually, no, 2 boulders were.
It's a fake boulder.
We have a boulder on fire.
The rock piece on fire.
boulder's on fire.
Shoot!
The rock
You
piece
should
on
sing for
fire.
White Snake.
Israel screams at that thing using intimidating presence.
And
I just imagine he just screams.
it takes the flames with it. So now
All of
there's
that's on
there's
fire.
2 areas of fire.
That's cool. Because that was
I'm gonna go
separated.
and lay down in the middle where the fire was.
Okay, yes, the resilient salamander
It
I
won't
love this.
Spell again!
Can you dismiss?
The salamander
Spell.
that will not
Oh.
die.
This will be told in stories.
Alright. Aspen is out of arrows, so
No.
Pass me my sheet there, please. My
she
sheet.
pulls the axe off of her back and tosses it.
I just need this one.
Alright,
It's
it
a
has nothing wrong.
And it sticks into the cliff right here next to the
I should hold on to
salamander,
it.
and
Don't
then
need it.
it
Who did
fades,
you hire?
Running out of
disappears,
steam.
disappears, and appears on her back again.
Does her Steam need an update?
Yeah.
She throws it a second time and rolls a 1. He goes up over the cliff and somewhere over off into the direction of where Fish is.
Too
Aspen,
bad she
come
doesn't have
on!
Stormbreaker.
She's up.
Should have aimed for that.
And as she's breathing in a second time, it appears back on her back again.
She's getting made.
She's starting to, she's starting to have to ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
It's okay,
Okay.
Aspen.
Cupcake!
It's close by. Can I try to run up to it?
You can stand at the edge and stab it. Look where it's standing. You could stab it because it's partially poking out of the flames.
She has a bludgeoning weapon.
You could bonk it on the head while it's partially poking
I
out of
feel
the
like she
flames.
should go for an
20.
uppercut with it.
Okay, you make
Uppercut
your way
with it.
up
Yeet.
to it.
I don't want to smash it.
Smash.
Smash.
Cupcake smash.
I
I'm not
got
in this match.
19.
19.
Plus your...
That's,
Strength?
Doesn't matter.
4.
That's
it's
illegal in most
still a
countries.
hit. Okay, damage.
Damage.
Oh yeah.
Your 1d8?
1d, 2d6.
Oh.
Ah. I got a 6 and a 3.
Okay,
9 damage.
9 damage. Alright. That brings us to Dracula.
I need to put myself out.
Okay. Oh, I gotta do damage at the top of the round, sorry. Okay. 8 damage.
Don't
go
go breaking my heart.
And using
Or
your,
could it be blood?
your bonus action to put yourself out.
So do I ask them?
Constitution.
Stuck in your head now.
Yeah.
20.
Okay. You're now
sorry,
out.
not sorry.
You stand up. Stop, drop, and roll. And then you stand up. Aha! You're on this side of the
Finally.
flames.
I don't want to call for blood for some reason.
Blood the praying mantis boy.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Sure.
Fucking die.
Pops up,
He doesn't
impales.
have the fire.
No, just imagine he pops up, he
Pop
just
up in the fire
impales the
and, like,
fire guys. and-
Catch on.
Oh,
Go to fight the
Okay.
salamander, and the salamander kills the praying mantis.
again.
That's a 5. He does not hear you.
He's busy digging away his life.
He's digging.
He's out burrowing around.
He's down
somewhere.
in a hole.
Okay, fish.
Okay, okay.
Down in a hole.
Come on.
No,
One little salamander. It's only one little salamander.
He's not little.
Okay. It's only one big salamander. He's kicking your butt. And he wasn't even the leader. Well, he is now.
Well,
But
he is.
wasn't.
Was he
Noted.
summoned, or did he just pop up?
No, he was just one of this salamander's lackeys.
Now he's the main
Now he's the lackey.
He is the enemy.
He's
He
the
is
lackey
the
in
lackey.
charge. The LIC.
In charge of what? All his friends are dead.
He's
The
in charge
Joker.
of himself.
Free. He's free.
He's
finally
afraid.
free.
He's a free
He's finally
man.
free to be the salamander he always wanted to be.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
So then why not just run away and live?
Because he's kicking your butt. So he's still got the advantage.
Is it bad that I kind of want somebody to hold him against the wall as I smash him?
Get him!
Hold it down!
I got you!
Technically, I could.
Hold person. Hold person.
Hold creature.
Wait, you're
I
small and the salamander's just huge though.
If I
Levitate.
use that spell, he can't move and he can't attack.
Yes, levitate!
Not levitate, hold person.
Hold person. I have hold person.
Hold
Remember how I
creature.
kept you holding him?
It's
Hold
not a person, though.
It can hold any person or creature.
It's humanoid.
Humanoid.
Is it?
Yep.
Boom.
It can work.
Hold it, and then I
Hold creature and
smash
then
it
Everyone team up on it, just annihilated.
Everyone
She's
gets a turn.
in. She's holding it,
Come
and
on.
everybody's like, okay, Tia.
Play horse
Yeah, I
with
can't
it. I can do that.
I'll make sure I got
Great.
Everybody gets hit. Pat.
I'm gonna decapitate it like the other one. Catch its head again.
I know, but I'm
Play
trying.
horse, because if you use your mace, I can't use it because I have a sword.
I want to speak,
Stab him.
please.
Just slowly put the blade in his
Everyone
chest.
be quiet because fish can't think unless we're very quiet.
I'm gonna try to cast Shatter on it again. Because Shatter's not really a big spell for me. It's only a level 2, I think.
I'm gonna cry.
Just double check here. Yep,
Hard
level
object
2.
or crystalline object?
Yeah, but it still do damage. 24 damage unless he rolls a Constitution
Take the ground
saving
shadow
throw.
under his feet.
And he did.
Bury him in his own fire.
11. Is that 11?
Does that look like an 11? The 2 and the 0, what does that mean?
20.
The 2 and the 0,
And
natural.
forfeit.
Natural.
He still takes damage. He still takes
This
damage.
salamander will not go down.
He still
Okay,
takes
we're
damage.
holding him down and beating him up.
But I flee.
Okay, here
Don't
we
halflings
go.
have the ability
Here
to
we
like
go.
leave battles?
Just disengage. You're not in it now. Right now you're just standing over
He
there.
takes
watching.
6.5 damage.
Okay, 6 damage.
6 damage.
Alright, let's hold him down and beat him up.
This is,
Pick him up and
this is
slam him in that
actually
cliff
kind
wall.
of fun.
That's what I was gonna do with levitate. Was throw
Lift him
off
up
the
by
cliff.
his feet and swing him
Alright.
Why is
against
it
the
that
wall.
we can get rid of really big characters
Yeah.
and we just can't get rid of these small ones?
Yeah.
That was on you.
This.
You can annihilate huge
You
things,
can
but we
get
can't
rid
fight
of
this
big
I
tiny
can get rid of
little
big characters, but
stamp.
That fire elemental was. I mean, you took care of the 5 of them, so there weren't 5 giant fire elementals for you to do.
There was 6.
Which was really
elementals.
cool.
We annihilated
But then the
5.
fire elemental, who was the big bad. died.
God.
Yeah, we killed 5 of the 6
He got
elementals.
killed in the snap,
Go back.
also known as the
Go back
decimation.
It's a sealed can.
In the comic books, it was known as the decimation.
Your mom's
Which is
calling
the
you. Go
awesomest
back.
thing.
Go home. Go home for dinner.
Yeah, dismiss this little boy,
They're
please.
having tacos.
If you don't dismiss this guy, we're all gonna go crazy.
I'm already there, bro.
I'm gonna put him
Eldon's
smash
turn.
his face.
I'm gonna use hold person, 100-foot radius.
I used 80%
So
of my
that
today's
means
spells
100
on this one.
Everyone in
Everyone
Underworld
in
are
100
now
foot radius is. No, just kidding.
She's gonna hold him still as
Well.
we beat him up like a panada.
She's gonna dismiss
Pinata?
it.
Pinata! We're gonna
Pinata.
beat her
It's a
like a
pinata.
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 Tomato, tomato, except for they don't eat tomatoes.
Is the ice melted by any chance?
No.
Wisdom saving.
You ever beat up a pinata before?
You, I swear, you salamander, just fail. Fail this saving throw.
and
Fail,
die.
fail, fail.
A one?
Like your father!
It's a 1!
Yes!
My intimidation works.
He actually
Wait,
after he
I
takes
get to
the,
beat it up first. I'm right there.
after he takes the shatter damage, he's all and he looks over at the fire that's within
Anybody have
arm's
any
reach right there,
aspirin?
and he goes to reach out for the fire and
I just like imagine he looks at Cupcake's elite.
Yes.
Cupcake
Like
kind of tilts.
Cupcake smile.
Cupcake
Eldon's
kind of
just
tilts her
dusting
head
off
like
his hands.
Cupcake smile.
We even. Dracula killed the fire giant, you can kill the files and fire salamander.
File giant.
He's
File
probably, he's probably realizing how
He works in
screwed he is now.
He works in accounting.
Raven.
So close, but
Oh,
so
it's my
far.
turn.
He was next in. He was next. He was up next, but he can't do anything but try to break free of the whole person.
Alright.
Alright, I tried to put myself
I'll
out.
use
I'll
my
Gotta wait for my
Ray
turn.
of Frost twice.
Disadvantage. He still breaks free of hold person.
Are you kidding me?
He's like, ah!
With disadvantage, he breaks free of hold person.
Cupcake's
But
so
that
upset right now.
takes his whole turn.
Wait, he can't touch the
So
fire
he
then.
can't touch the fire.
I take it back.
Raven.
I'm gonna cast levitate.
Okay.
Levitato.
Levitate.
Throw him into the poison trees.
Huh? She wants to hit Salamander's balls with her heavy mace.
Do salamanders have balls?
What?
Probably.
I could hold person on this huge barbarian, but I can't hold person on a little.
Little magic boy.
Fails its savings throw and is lifted 20 feet in the air. Slam it on the ground. Slam it into the earth.
Slam it!
Bring
Well,
him
there is
down a
cliff
little
over
bit.
there.
Let's go keep sailing. Go.
Keep levitating it. Keep
It
levitating
just
it.
levitates. That's
Take it.
all it does.
Bring him down
You
a little
you can't
bit.
move it around or anything
Take
like that. It just levitated 20 feet in the air.
He essentially is whole
Target
person
can only
lifting
move by
something.
pushing or pulling against a fixed object, which means that he cannot move because this is only 15 feet tall and he's 20 feet high. So he's trying to reach the cliff to push himself off.
Wait, you're like in perfect range of him then,
He's
because you're on the cliff.
Hovering there 20 feet in the air.
Strike go.
You see you fly up, you're like.
I love that laugh he just did.
Omiwa Mashindiru.
Okay, Raven is now holding this creature 20 feet up in the air. Israel.
This creature is like, ha, Ruffy, but not again!
Okay, Israel says, "You know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm done." And then he just turns around and tries to walk out of the ice.
He's like, that's it, I'm over this.
Roll a dexterity.
Just watch as he slips.
5.
I'm done! I'm Falls on his butt.
I'm done! Turns around and
Earthquake
slips.
shattered across their leg.
Okay.
Earthquake across China.
An 8.
It's okay, it's your ass.
A 13 and a 12. She throws her axe. Misses.
Use your daggers.
Aspen's just this is a +1 axe, so she wants to use it if she can. Her daggers aren't magical.
It's okay, Aspen. It's okay.
Oh, you're
That's
getting there.
4 throws that she's thrown, and she's missed all 4 times. And she's just
You hired a one.
you see her face getting red.
She's
Like,
not
I
doing
need to
okay
go.
today.
I need to go get my arrows. I really just need to get my
You need
arrows.
to meditate.
Yes.
Okay, so
Wait!
my turn.
Oh no, that doesn't work. Never mind.
Not yet.
I have an idea.
Does
She's got a
levitate take up my
cantrip.
whole action?
She's got a cantrip.
Does levitate take up my whole action? Yes. I don't get a bonus
A
action.
vine grows out of the ground here with all these thorns on it.
I like it. Keep going.
It whips and misses.
Oh.
You need to go back to boot
Whips in
camp.
the air around her.
She's gonna have a mental breakdown after this.
What is that salamander thinking?
Emma!
She's really good. She's a really good ranger. She's just,
Yeah.
just
Not today.
not to,
You tried to call her down, Helden.
It's time to
everybody gets an
lacerate.
off day. All right.
Guys, I
Wait,
think
you're
you're trying to
actually
fight Jack.
closest to her.
God, never mind.
You can
That
calm
was a
her
joke.
down.
And
Oh no, wait, that wouldn't work.
okay, so the salamander's just an illusion. You guys have been fighting for an hour. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
joking.
I got so upset.
It's like
this is the most dangerous illusion
I broke Eldon.
because everyone's so
No
stressed.
wonder we can't hit it. No, it's
You see this? You see this guy right here? This is Captain Jack Sparrow we're fighting.
I
Can't
broke
hit him.
Eldon.
I'm gonna climb up and hit him.
Captain Jack Sparrow gets defeated.
Remember,
Okay.
Captain Jack Sparrow
20
took the
feet
hammer to the back of
above
the head
you
after all that.
hovers this giant
Yeah.
salamander. Just,
Are you
Wait,
okay?
does climbing not
Wiping
take
the
up
tears
my whole
from your
turn?
eyes, young
Or can I climb up and try running and hitting them?
you would have to jump off the cliff to actually hit him.
Oh god, actually, I was crying.
You climb up 15 feet. Boop, 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 to the top of the cliff.
Guys, I might
And then you
die.
jump in the air.
And take a swing.
Take a swing.
You take him down with, yeah.
I'm gonna use him as a shield if I do.
No.
18!
Okay, that's a hit.
Yay!
Whack! Damage.
Please, like,
Alright.
bring him down with the mace, with him still on the mace.
Is
and
he
just
still
slam
on
him
the air?
into
Kill him.
the
Come on, just kill him.
And 5. 8.
That's not
Okay,
death.
8
That's not death.
damage.
Is he still up in the air or did he fall?
No, he's
Is
still
it
up
stuck
there.
in him?
All
Is it
right.
stuck in him?
Everyone, jump off the cliff.
All
I got an
right.
idea. No, I got an idea.
Fall.
Oh. In the
You
fire.
guys don't jump off the cliff after
20
draw
feet,
kills.
taking 10 damage.
Okay,
And
that's
into the
not so
fire.
The fire, though.
bad. Oh boy.
Oh wait, I think I just have an idea.
I had an idea too. It's called Cloud of Daggers.
4, 7,
Oh,
8,
no.
9.
I'm gonna shred this little
I'm
turd.
gonna call blood again. See if that
No,
works.
I'm gonna shred this
Blood's
guy into little
dead.
bloody shreds.
Blood's alive.
22 fire
It's that
damage.
bug.
With 8
And
and
you-
4 damage.
And you are on fire. Again.
Guys, don't do what I did!
That's fine. That's
Don't
fine.
jump into the fire! The fire
Draw kill. What you
is
doing?
hot.
No,
gonna
I thought
whistle.
it was cold.
Cupcake is on fire!
So you're just gonna whistle for your
I
turn.
can't do that.
Draw kill. You just watch your sister jump in. Jump. You're like,
I'm gonna-
yes, get it! Oh, damn it! Get out of the fire!
I'm gonna go try to get Cupcake out of there, and as I'm running there, I'm gonna whistle for blood
Okay,
again.
roll your dexterity.
It's time to use my
Nine.
my last
Do I
4th
add
level
anything?
spell here.
Your dexterity
Oh,
bonus.
9 plus 3.
Okay, you fall down.
You
What?
have pets.
Right there.
Wait, but my mobility.
Mobility,
Wyvern.
you do not
Wyvern.
fall down.
Wyvern.
You roll with
Your dad's
advantage.
getting
Oh, right.
Wyvern.
Do I just roll
That
again?
you carry out
And choose the
for some
highest one.
reason.
19.
19, okay.
I will be an awesome.
You run around the fire this way and run down here.
She's
Are
like,
you just
think
gonna
Cupcake
reach
right
into the
now?
fire and grab her?
That's what I have to
Toasty.
do.
These magical flames?
That's
Okay.
what I'm gonna have to do. to get my
Alright, you
sister
yank
out.
her out of the fire. She's still on fire. You catch fire.
Oof.
You take 15. You take 30 points of damage. You took more damage getting her out of the fire than she took jumping into it.
Eh,
Yep.
that means it's my
At some point, you
turn.
just have to like look out for numero.
And you are both on fire.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Okay. That fire damage comes at
Probably something scary, but I should probably have to
initiative
avoid.
count 20, so it brings us to Fish.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers at my final 4th level spell, which means I roll 8 D4 slashing damage. If this doesn't kill him, I'm gonna be
A
sad.
cloud of daggers appears in this around this salamander. Roll those 3 ones. Reroll them.
Dead.
Oh yeah, I gotta re-roll the 3 ones.
Well, oh, just roll these. See.
Or never mind.
That's the next. That's a 7 and made from a 4, a 2, and a 1.
How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Shredding him into ashy bits.
All right.
Cause
Cloud
this.
of dagger, spinning daggers appears around this. They all kind of turn at one time and spin towards him and implode on him and just shred him, and ash trickles down out of the sky. As the ash trickles down out of the sky, the fire around you.
That one whole battle. Look at
Dims.
this map after that one battle.
You're
Suddenly,
still on fire.
suddenly in the distance, you hear a huge.
Oh wait, no, let it be my arms.
Let's just
Actually,
do the SpongeBob cat dance.
it's
Fire spreads.
Vix's turn next, so she casts Extinguish on both of you and puts you.
Thank you!
In the distance, you just hear a really loud "Yes, yes."
Good job, Bard. Now practice your instruments.
I need to
Alright.
sleep.
Man,
I need to sleep too.
I need to meditate.
I only have like a few 1st level spells and like
Wait,
one
you
2nd
get to
level
meditate
spell.
with 2 others now.
Yeah. I get to sit in a communion circle, just meditating with each other.
Yes.
Staring at each other.
It's like, so, how's your day?
Very good.
I'm
Very
not
good.
even joking. I have like 2 2nd level spells left and
You want some tea?
3 first
Do you need
levels.
water?
just
A
make
little bit
I
of
some-
water?
I need some. What's that? The cleaner stuff.
Expo
Window.
marker.
Mr. Clean.
Windex. And a paper towel.
I don't know what that was.
You can use a
Mr.
tissue.
Clean,
No, or
Mr.
Windex.
Clean.
I don't know where the Windex is.
You could use a little bit of water and the tissues.
You can use your spit like a
Can you use
third grade
Lysol?
teacher.
No.
Lysol's deodorant stuff. Unless you're depending on which
Lysol?
you're
It's a disinfectant.
I'll get it.
It's
To
a
get rid of lice.
disinfectant spray.
using. Oh, that's the disinfectant one?
What time is it?
It's
It's party time. All the time.
it's 12:23.
I'm actually hoping we end early because I want.
Yeah,
wanna see how
I want
Raven's
to take
gonna
a
do.
break with this. That was too long for just
JD
six
just
little
found Windex.
gremlins. 6 little fiery gremlins. So much stress.
Cook my noodles. I'm hungry.
You can go do that. I can turn on intermission music.
My favorite thing is how I literally just annihilated him
Play
with one
intermission.
angry explosion.
Huh?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I mean, it's like
Play
this.
elevator music.
That's technically what that is.
Play
It's-
elevator music from the Death Star.
No.
Oh, wrong floor. Stormtrooper Church.
So that one battle took an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That was a random encounter battle, and it took an hour and a half.
I think
Yeah.
Are
everyone
we going
wants
on
to.
intermission?
Everyone wants to take.
Yep.
Wants to take a break.
Yep, take a break.
Alright,
That
rest
took
anyways.
too long.
We should set up camp right here and sleep and meditate.
Jesus. Only 6 little nuggets, and it took an hour and a half.
And one giant fire boy. Which
I'm not
took
too
about
frustrated
a second.
about it. I just got a little mad.
I literally had to annihilate him with that final
I
clap.
just, in my head, I just could see you running up there. Damn it!
Oh no, I don't care.
I
Is this
literally.
royalty free?
Yes.
Good. I have to worry about that all the time.
I'm just glad that that cloud of daggers just.
Gonna do some.
Like I meant, it was from some movie, but it showed like some guy slowly burning alive or something, and for some reason I imagined that, but instead of burning alive, he's just getting torn to shreds.
That was just too funny. It's like, hit the dang thing.
He became a boss creature. He evolved.
Yep. Couple bad rolls. And
And he evolved into a boss monster.
it went wrong.
Of course, he took my weights out of my room.
Yeah. This is some nice music. Just relaxingly curl to.
That's why I took my
I can
intermission.
use this one.
If it'll fit.
Why is the heating element out? Or the
Huh?
why is the hot plate out?
The hot plate because I'm making eggs this morning.
Don't want to hit that.
No, you don't. Don't hit the light either. Our big ceiling nipple. That was too funny.
I think the gods are laughing at us.
Ugh. They take pity
It's just
on
like
us because that
every-
guy was really
Every
effective.
time Aspen rolled, miss. Every
Except
time,
for like 1 or 2. maybe.
every savings throw they made, or he made, the rest of them you wiped out pretty quick.
Like I said, he became a mini boss pretty quickly.
She just ate.
Freaking Raven lifts him up and is like, okay.
So your noodles cooking?
Yeah.
Probably after the first 2
If I cast it
songs.
as a level
And then-
5 spell, that's 10d4 of damage. I cast as a level. If I cast Cloud of Daggers at level 5, that's 40 damage maximum.
Because I'm gonna.
Bumps my
we're-
arms up.
By the time it's done cooking, we're probably just gonna continue.
Alright.
I only plan to go through the first 2 songs. Each one's like 4 minutes. I think. Jacob, see if each song's like 4 minutes. The first 2.
3 minutes.
3 and 3.
minutes.
3 and 3, so 6 minutes.
Plus the seconds is
It's only 2
3 minutes and
for my
52
noodles
seconds.
to cook.
Oh, actually 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay.
So is the music just playing, or can they hear what we're saying too?
They can hear what we're
They can
saying,
hear what we're
yes.
saying. Yeah.
It's literally just relaxation after that stupid display.
I might turn it down just a bit.
Luck was half on
That
our
was, I
side.
think that was the longest battle you guys have had so far.
The longest battle without actually defeating a boss we've had.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, the bosses you take out pretty quick.
Yeah, because we just
Hey,
bam,
Dad,
bam.
remember?
Yeah, I remember. I'm not gonna forget.
Kitty took down your dragon with one clap.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the reason why bosses die so easy is because we're all
Focus
ganging
on
up
one
the
thing.
boss. So if we want
Can
to,
you
But then we're all focused on
Right.
that little
Hey,
guy.
hey, hey.
Skip that out.
so if we want a difficult battle, we might
Just
want to
get
fight
up.
an army or something like that.
Well, you're fighting. That was a difficult battle, and that wasn't even close to an army.
Yeah. I over exaggerate.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Want to go home, but you can't stay here.
Hey, what time is it exactly?
Want to take me home.
I want to end early because I want to
Do
see how
stuff.
Raven and Ryan do on a map I have on my map. It's a
And after that battle, I agree. I want to end early now. That was too much for one day.
What? You guys didn't even get anywhere.
We're
Yeah.
literally halfway there, and we're stuck in the forest because of that whole thing. Man,
It's like-
halfway.
Time to camp.
Oh, so I guess we heal? 'Cause
Yeah, we're all
this,
healed.
This is basically our camping time.
Yep.
We're all healed. Our spells are rejuvenated, so I'm no longer.
Did blood finally come?
Yeah, blood shows up.
Can
Finally.
I have the table?
Yeah.
And you're mildly nervous around blood lowering your rolls.
About 10 minutes after the battle ends, you see the ground start to roll a little bit.
No, I just imagine that.
Moving towards
I
you.
just imagine blood makes this little dirt tent. It's like a little.
You know, bugs are
It's
very
like
sound
igloo.
sensitive, right?
Yeah. That's how blood's able to hear
Ink
when I call
eggs,
for him.
ink eggs can only burrow 10 feet per round. Though, so.
Yeah, I imagine that blood literally just created his own little dirt igloo.
Slowly making its way.
After that ends, just go back to the live stream. It's almost over.
That was very epic, though. You used your sorcerer points.
It would have been
Found
more
you.
epic if I actually slid on my shield.
That would have been beautiful had you done so. It would have been really cool.
Nice.
Sometimes the I'm not against you being creative as far as when it comes to
It's about to
when it comes to describing your battle
Still got like a minute.
tactics.
Oh,
Come here, you. Oh, here's my puppy. Here's my puppy. There's something behind my ear, huh? Something behind my ear. Ah. Yes, I know you love me. I love you too, stupid butt. I love you too. Oh.
Do not spill that. That will boil this.
No.
Alright.
Okay. So, amongst the items that you find
turn
when
the
going
line.
through the ashes, you find $77 gold pieces and a golden necklace with a little red gem on it. It was a necklace of fire resistance.
I take it. I want it. I need magical item. The only thing I have.
Let's discuss it first.
I call out. I want
So
it.
who's on the front line though? But who attacks the most and takes the most damage? Because Drawkill, you, and me, and I don't know about these people though, because it's always about the people on the front line that
Yeah,
take the damage.
We're
for people.
always in the front line, but I already have enough magical
I
items.
got a lot of
Yeah.
magical items.
The only thing I have
You can't
magical,
carry
I have a
anymore.
cloak. That's my only
Plus,
magical thing.
I want to keep what I have.
Remember, guys, I only have a magical cloak. That's it.
And remember,
I
Israel
forgot
has-
about my. Oh, they were fire elements.
Israel has 0 magical items.
Let
What do you?
But you have 0 magical
Wait, let me
items?
see.
Yeah.
Let's not have
Oh.
Jacob
He's been
take
fighting
it.
with his raw power ever since.
Let me see. What?
Jacob can take it.
Yeah. You got the ring of power.
Guess what? It's broken. Remember when he hulks out and both
So
of
why
his
don't you
rings
just
broke?
erase that so you don't
You can
use it?
fix
no
that.
one gets confused.
Yeah.
I can mend that.
Since he has... Wait, you can mend that?
Yeah, I got mending. I
Can't,
can
re-
mend the
can't
ring.
repair the magic on it. You can repair the ring itself. But
With
it
the
Wouldn't
would
that
need to
just
be
leaked out.
re-enchanted.
Wouldn't the ring just be weaker then after that?
Just be a normal ring.
It'd just be a normal ring.
Dang.
Alright.
You wouldn't know that, but I would.
So you have... What do you have that's magical?
My cloak.
What does your cloak do?
Bees, which
Needs
Oh.
bees.
that's it. Just bees. That's my only magic.
Give the amulet to the person who doesn't have anything.
Yeah, just give it to Jacob for now. And the next magical item we'll give it to you. Depending on what it is and what we can do with it.
And if it's specifically designed for your type of class.
You only take half damage from fire.
All I get is bees that burn to death all the time. Not even a joke. They always seem to be burned to death instantly.
Do we need to redraw the cavern thing?
No,
Also,
you
I'm afraid
guys
of water.
understand that you're in a chasm,
I need a drink.
about 50
You
feet
can go
across,
There's a plastic cup on
15
the
feet
island.
deep,
On the island?
The little thing
just
that's
like
in
a
the little kitchen.
dry riverbed. A lot of sand, a lot of pebbles. All right, you make your way northward, continuing on for.
I'm gonna be riding blood.
So 77 gold and the necklace.
Yep. An hour's worth of battle for that. Salty. He made that losing joke and I'm still not over it.
You're like, no. If I have gone this far, and this is an illusion. Okay, so. So after about 2 hours of travel, more up the ravine, Aspen says, so you rest for 8 hours first, and then continue on your way. It takes you, after about 2 hours of walking, and she's keeping a lookout and an ear out for anything that might be around you. She says, on the map here to the north, I think I remember there was a graveyard or cemetery
Oh yeah, there
somewhere
is.
close by here.
There is. I remember.
So is that where we were headed, or are we headed further up towards the lake?
We can probably just go check it out.
Yes.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You make your way up into the woods and start heading north towards the cemetery. The woods have now thinned out quite a bit to where the trees now have 10 to 15 feet of space. in between.
We're heading towards the cemetery.
Are we in the Verstad?
You are in the Verstad.
Do you know where the map is? Yeah, right?
Mental explosions. Literally, I was using mental explosions during that.
As you climb up to the top of the ravine, you see the broken remains of a bridge on this side, and looking across the ravine, you can see the other side of the bridge is also there. At one point, there was a bridge that was about 20 feet wide that stretched across this ravine. There is the thin remnants of a road still present through the forest. So you start heading north towards what was known as the Peridian. It's the graveyard for the people of Old Fallon. It isn't very long before the trees completely dissipate, and you start to see
Mending can repair magical items but it can't return magic if it's been removed. So if his ring did break and lose his magic to do that, then all I can do is fix it and that's it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
Repair
lost
the
his
ring,
magic with
you
his
can
ring.
turn it into a normal
we were
ring,
just
but the
basically saying
magic
that.
from it is gone.
This spell
Would
can
have to be
physically
rearranged.
repair a magical item. So I can fix the item itself, but not the magic.
Correct.
Cool.
So, after walking for about a quarter mile, you come to a small, short stone wall that seems to stretch north or to the east and west in both directions. And as you pass through this, as you pass between an opening in the wall, you see the bent frame of a metal arch that was once above this wall. You step forward into this area, and you can see that for probably a good mile to the north, and in either direction, east and west, is now a huge field open up in the center of these trees. There are eroding gravestones every 3 or 4 feet in a straight line down each side, and then you go forward about 10 feet, and there's all these gravestones. Immediately, the first thing that catches your eye, though, as you step beyond this gate, is ahead of you. There's a large, broken down church of some type, chapel, if you will, of the area. Windows are broken. It stands about 3 stories tall. All the windows are broken out on it, and it has this shiny black, like slime, growing on the outside of it. The steeple itself is broken at the top, and there's a large bell that is just kind of sitting. Yeah, wait.
Oh, sorry, something else. I was looking at something else here. My bad.
ADHD much?
I was checking some like the spells I have available.
All right. There's a large bell that is sitting diagonally, resting inside the top of the tower. Other than that, the large oak doors have half eroded and broken off of their hinges, and are kind of sitting one at an angle to each other above the open door at the top of the stairs to the chapel.
So let's draw a quick map of this. Like just the fence and everything, squares for buildings.
Okay. So if this whole thing were the field, the graveyard, the chapel.
Then it's just gravestones all around, right?
And it's just lines of headstones.
We can learn some secrets with that spell.
That was violent.
I placed it on the beanbag when you tossed it to me. That scared me.
You tossed it on the beanbag. I had to toss it back.
You could have placed it on the table however you grab it.
Tossing's more fun.
So the chapel
What's
itself
more
stands
like
about
this?
3 stories tall and is really large.
And eroded.
And eroded. Okay,
And no other buildings besides this chapel.
no other buildings besides this chapel.
Israel.
There are some dead trees.
Yeah.
Kind of
Good shot. Is there something we don't know about your
twisted,
amulet?
kind of eerie looking trees around. One thing you do notice is that you cannot see past the windows. It's as if no light at all is piercing in to the chapel.
So Israel just walks around checking out the gravestones, see if there was any names on them.
It's just an amulet.
Um,
That's all I know.
you
It has to
do
something
find
with
a
the
mosque
goddess.
or mausoleum.
I think we can know more.
Let's do it behind the chapel. That is sealed. has the crest of Valinor. In that it used to have gold, but it looks like the gold's been scraped off. It's just this inlay of the crest of Valinor. Of little flakes of gold, or you can tell there was at one point gold on the door. And it's a big stone, like a granite door.
Okay, guys. Instead of going into that first, let's go into the chapel. Okay. Who's stepping into the chapel first? You're the first one in the chapel?
Yep.
Okay. You step through the door and you disappear.
Okay.
He steps in and he just... You can't see ahead of you. You can't see behind you. It's just like you step through a veil of darkness. And you step into darkness. As soon as you step in... Wait, that's not a 20. You step in.
Okay.
Guys?
Come on in. It's safe.
You just see him step. It's almost as if he steps through a curtain. As soon as his hand goes in, the darkness swallows it up, and he just steps through. You can still hear him.
Raven,
Come on
come
in, guys.
outside.
The water's fine.
There's water.
Oh, fine. Israel walks in. He was alarmed for a second.
Is there actually any water in there?
No.
Okay, good.
He has
It's an expression.
And step in.
I'm gonna try to cast light.
I'm gonna step in.
Nope, it's a magical darkness. My paper.
Good thing you said something. Okay, so you
Okay.
cast light, and
This is the zoomed in version.
for a good 15 feet around you, the darkness is pushed back, so you can see just what's in this area right here. You can see a wall up to either side. Oops.
Okay.
So this is
The walls seem to have this black ick that's growing on them, and it almost seems to move.
it's a 40-foot.
Darkness.
It's a 40-foot hallway.
Living
I
darkness.
suggest we don't touch the halls.
40-foot.
I just start
hallway.
mumbling out living darkness.
Are you standing?
I guess us, the her. Since we have the protection, she has the light. But the rest can go.
Israel has the hit points to like just absorb the damage too.
Yeah.
Unless it's necrotic, then
Probably. Yeah.
So Raven's here. Eldad
okay.
standing in the center. Draw a kill.
Excuse me.
And you're coming in the room as well?
He's behind those two.
Behind? Okay, they're on the opposite sides of each other, so kind of standing like that. Okay,
But
Sorry.
there is a
Rather.
Okay, the door.
so the walls were probably at one time decorated with statues that have eroded and paintings that are hanging on the walls that are also just eroded. So you can't quite tell, but it looks like something acidic has burned through the paint
Necrotic.
in streaks.
internet server out
This would be a good place for it.
Paul,
And the Elden's light just barely covers. I mean, once you're outside of Elden's light, you can't see. So you can see that there's a doorway. Both sides of the hall.
Guys, there are 2 doors that we can go through. Left and then right.
No, I thought there was least.
Anyone want it?
Yeah.
They're mildly spicy.
Try going left.
Okay.
Should we split up?
You shouldn't
No, that is the worst idea you just ever brought out.
In a dark place where there's moving walls, you want to split up.
Sure, last
7
time we did, that
pieces.
was
Only
really
one elbow.
bad.
Alright, James, split up.
Yeah, Elden's calling upon her god and her to push back the darkness.
Alright. And then we can,
I'm a light cleric.
Anyone else
Yes.
want some Chex Mix?
Where are we going?
Pretty good.
You're like,
Should we
go the
go
other
No.
way, then you
forward
won't
a
get
little
light.
bit more? See
I don't
what's
know
up
what you mean.
there?
You're the most reluctant king.
It's very
I
mild.
know.
Because we could go forward a little bit more, and then there's 2 doors.
There's 2 doors on the left
Let's
and right.
start walking forward.
So we're going forward.
But what if, yeah, let's go forward and check more down the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to so you can finish it.
There's a little bit left.
I said you want some, and then you just start
So-
bunching it down.
Just continuing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want any. So there's more doors up ahead.
Yeah, get GPS. Yeah.
All right. There's a large archway above this opening right here, and whatever was inscribed into it has been scratched out. You see
Okay.
giant claw marks have scratched it out, and instead written over the top in blood
Uh-oh.
is the word fear.
Israel looks up.
Fear me.
Hear me.
It says fear me. Looks like
No.
it was written in blood
No.
above the archway.
Israel checks the floor. Is there
I have an
anything
idea
around?
of who might be here.
Is it your dad?
Well, he's the one person that wants to be feared most in all of the realms, so maybe.
And there is a rotting carpet.
For one thing, I thought you were going to say carcass. I was like,
Carpet.
Alright, guys.
At the edge of the walkway.
So
right.
whatever is in here, we should.
We should
be
check
cautious.
that last. We should check this
I'm
part
going to
last.
add more light. It's a free
Because
cantrip.
this won't go away. We should check these
supernatural darkness,
2 doors.
Yeah.
which means only holy light can make it light.
Should we check the
Does
2
she use
doors?
lights?
Holy light.
Holy
Yeah,
light.
let's go right first, huh?
Yeah, let's go right.
Okay.
Well, who?
Well, I guess I'll steer my light towards the right.
Wait, the first light or the second light? Right.
The first right.
First
So,
right.
yeah.
Wait, am I in first? Okay.
That's
Elden's in first now.
Wait, that's.
Elden's in
Elden?
the lead now.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm-
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Where am I? Oh, yeah.
Tallest
I'm the
Okay.
I'm the skinny one.
So everybody's kind of adjusting themselves. Aspen's kind of staying close to Elden.
Gotta crush.
You're going into the room. You step into the room here.
He's far behind. Something's gonna happen to me.
Alright, step into this room over here. There is a broken out window here. Broken out window here. This window is large. seems to go up. Now this room itself is 2 of the 3 stories tall. Seems to be a hole in the floor. And there's a baptismal font in the center.
Who wants to get baptized?
I'll get baptized in darkness.
That's okay, I have my own guy.
The baptismal font has stairs that go down into it.
I don't have a god, I have dice.
Stairs that go up to it, and then inside of it, you can see that there are stairs that go down to the center. And in the center of the font itself on the floor is a golden trident that is
Wait, trident. I have fish armor.
a golden,
Don't
Alright,
a
throw him in
golden
the water.
trident that is laying on the bottom of the pool.
Let's throw him in the pool.
He has enough magical items though.
Wait, is it in the water?
Yeah, it's laying on the bottom of the pool.
Only I can go in there. I have the fish armor.
Israel
Yes,
examines
sure.
the pool and tries to think of one of the gods he read.
I never had
I
fish armor.
stand
Some
as
book
far away from
that
the pool as I
something.
can without going in the dark.
Yeah, you did, because you were the only ones that could like breathe on the
Guys,
I'm staying as far away from the pool as I can without
Roll a
going in the dark.
history check.
I can
Or
naturally
yeah,
breathe
check.
underwater.
Wait,
One
history?
on
But
I don't
12.
have fish stuff.
there
Okay.
was 2 people
I've never heard
that had
of that.
Can I go down there?
Go down into the.
Yeah, I have the fish armor.
this
I
kind
can,
of tells
I
me
can
something. To
swim
try
quickly
to
and
water.
breathe underwater.
Can I use investigation to figure out what this is
Thing
about?
is, if that's a magical item,
Oh,
you
yeah.
maxed out and it's coming to
Hmm.
nothing.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah, you
nuke
might
this
as well
You
place.
just
say
let
you
me roll
liked
my
all
dice.
your magical items.
Here, fish, hold this.
Slap the helmet on my head.
Put the
And that's
helmet
how
on
the
your
wolf
head.
He's just gonna
drowned.
he's gonna put the helmet on my head while he retrieves the trident, so he doesn't cause an explosion.
So I don't overlap with
Okay.
the magical items.
Now the pool itself is about 10 feet across, 15 feet across, and it's approximately 4 feet deep.
4 feet deep.
If you stood in
Four?
the if you stood in the
Just
water,
stand
your head
there,
would
you
be
don't
poking.
have to
Baptismal
dive.
I thought it was way deeper.
If you were standing at the very bottom without standing
Oh.
still, your head would be like
Things
this.
are like
So-
this high.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna take that back. You just get it.
You what?
I can't. It's water, man.
I'll go in there. I only have 2
Water!
magical items.
Okay, so
He's
you're gonna walk
afraid
in
of
there.
water.
I die, guys.
No, I reach for it.
Luck.
I fall.
If you die, I'm heading out.
All right. As you step into the gelatinous ooze, it folds up around your body.
I should have sent the dog.
Hey!
Yeah, we should have sent like his praying mantis or something.
Hey!
So you go to reach down in, and the ooze just swallows you up.
And this is why
You are
fish
now
are
trapped in a gelatinous ooze, and you just took 7, 8.
Blueberry, try pulling her out.
That's 18. 20 damage.
That's okay.
Is it acidic damage?
Yes.
Well, poop.
Starting to dissolve.
Try pulling him out.
They say you're dying in a holy place.
How did we beat the last gelatinous blob we fought?
We smashed it with
Blew it
stuff.
up.
It also it takes bludgeoning damage.
We froze it, didn't we?
No, we bludgeoned it to death.
We beat it to death with tables and chairs and chests.
It doesn't take piercing, but it takes bludgeoning. She's a bludgeoning.
Which means I'm useless because all the guys will do
Well, I
here.
did have a bludgeoning.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
I'm a runaway.
19.
Israel gains advantage on initiative.
And I jumped out the window. Water
Cover.
and
I
gelatinous
got
masses.
15.
My literal fear is water. And this thing looks like water.
That doesn't mean it's gonna.
What modifier does initiative take?
I got 18.
Or is it no modifier?
25. It takes your dexterity.
So,
Takes dexterity? That means I have
14.
21.
I got 15.
I didn't add the 2 until after you said it adds dexterity. I was like, so that's
Any
21.
rages too?
we're adding dexterity?
Yes.
So that means I
I
have
got
21.
17.
22.
Wow, you ended up clean.
I got
Yeah.
23.
I have 21. I did really high, and everyone's getting higher than me.
I got lower than you.
Hey.
You got what?
I got 23.
Jeez. If our
I
combat
got
rolls are this good.
17.
Okay. Aspen goes first.
Go figure.
Again. She's amazingly good.
And then I go second. Yeah.
Actually, she would have gotten I didn't add her haste bonus.
36?
30
Oh.
with her dexterity and
Time
her
to clap it apart
bow
again.
quickness.
Remember, someone's in it.
And
It'll launch them out of it.
They might fly out this window.
Then they're outside and don't have to be eaten by a gelatinous mass.
oozes. Gelatinous.
We're gonna throw you out the window. You got that?
Ooze is still mass. It's still gelatinous mass.
I'm grabbing that trident though.
It's
Well, how many glasses do you have? Oh, I think it's 3.
It's not a solid liquid or a gas.
So who goes?
Alright. So that would be Aspen has regained her arrows.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna propel a whole bunch of piercing things into a giant gelatinous mass.
Yeah.
Piercing doesn't work!
That well. Almost does nothing.
Nope, doesn't have any. Isn't immune to it.
So, piercing can...
Uh-huh. 18.
Does half
15,
damage.
both of those hit. 15 and a 15, those both hit.
She's doing better.
15, that hits. And so
Barely.
she hit
15
5
the whole
times.
Out of 5 shots.
But her
Not bad,
has
the
gone
ace.
down finally.
She gets 8
Girl.
shots.
Oh.
6.
The max you can get is apparently 5.
Is our spectator back in town though?
No, that was the other way though.
Spectator?
Our little spectator.
6.
Your
Oh, yeah.
spectator.
He
Yeah,
follows
oh,
me
yeah.
everywhere.
Your spectator.
My spectator.
Oglin's there with you. When there's a fight, he steps out of the way in case he sees somebody getting damaged, which means I need to roll. Thank you for reminding me. I need to roll initiative for Oglin.
Ogland fights with us? Yay!
Yeah.
He should have been this entire time, but he forgot.
He fights with me.
You're just too scared to
You
fight.
are the owner.
Ogland, what do you get? Ha. Not higher than me.
You hear this invisible scream. And Oglin appears with his eyes flaring in one direction. But not nearly as quickly as Aspen reacts. She pelts the thing with arrows.
You say you don't have friends.
Hey.
You
He's only with me just because I'm wearing the treasure.
Yeah, if she took the armor off, she wouldn't have them anymore.
Bubba, Aspen, and Vix.
They're
Okay,
advocates.
Hired guns.
draw kill.
Also, you have Polonius.
Also,
These
they're
are
not
crazy.
friends. They just see me as a higher rank above them, so there's no actual connection.
That's true. Also,
Does my
Polonius,
sword
but
do
he's
slashing or
who knows
piercing?
where.
And Polonius, my
Slashing.
ghost friend, comes and goes.
Is it immune to
He comes in
slashing?
ghost.
Comes and
No.
goes.
Okay. This is resistant.
I have friends.
Wait, what?
I have
It
Low
has no
B
resistances.
here. I
Has
have
some
Austin.
conditional immunities as regular. Slime.
Well, I'm gonna take my 2 long swords and slash at it.
I should give my other wyvern a real name.
Both of those
Can I
miss.
use an extra attack?
That's weird.
Plus strength, right?
Its armor
I should give
class
both of them real names.
is 6.
Doesn't that mean
So all 3
that's-
hit.
Yeah! All 3 hit.
So whose turn is it after Darktail?
1d8. Wait, can I add 3 times? No, that's my attack thing. I thought there was something that could boost my damage.
Why am I set to like 15?
Is the creature 5?
If 2 players get the same
Why is my
initiative roll, they go at the
initiative-
same time, right?
Why do I have
That
15
can-
as
The one that
initiative?
has the higher dexterity goes first.
Why is my initiative set as 15 there?
Didn't you say 15?
No, I said 21. You keep messing up my initiatives.
because I don't listen to you.
I thought there was something I could add to my damage.
Yeah,
but I guess.
plus
I
three
also
to
have
savage.
17.
Vicious mockery.
Yes.
5,
Plus 5
8.
savage attack.
4.
17.
Don't touch me.
I swore I had something that did like damage.
I could have sworn I was the only one
I have no
21.
room between you and
I'll go back 21 too.
Oh, that makes 2 then.
What's your dexterity?
15.
plus.
Raven.
Well, I think I'll ask will be how to defeat this gelatinous blob.
Okay. Look down inside that little pouch that you have.
Me.
Hey, wake up. Eldon got absorbed by an Eldon is getting absorbed by a gelatinous ooze. What do you do? I'm gonna look at your nose.
Fine, I'll ask my other wyvern.
I had an idea!
Oh, I thought he was talking to
Your
Musashi.
wyvern on your shoulder
Yes.
hisses at it.
Wait, you're what?
He has a wyvern. I gave
He's
that
got,
for his wedding
he's got a
gift.
pet wyvern that he keeps on his shoulder, and he's got a little the
Little bee.
little bee sleeps in his.
Let him attack it.
I should change their names eventually.
Wow. I can make the gelatinous mass start to rot, meaning it's
We
vulnerable
rest
to
or
all
we just
damage.
keep going?
He did rest.
Okay, good.
But she's still in
I
it.
need a book.
That means he'll just be floating in a rotting piece of mass.
Yummy.
All right.
Gross.
Eat it from the inside out.
So Raven is
Still
deciding
acidic.
what to do,
Yep,
and that
go
brings us
somewhere
to
else.
Fish.
I'm gonna use Contagion and poke it with Flesh Rot, because that's the only thing I think that'll even work on this thing, because other stuff requires hurting its mental capacity.
Okay. You reach down and place your hands upon the gelatinous ooze.
And its flesh starts to decay, has a disadvantage on charisma checks and vulnerability to all damage.
All right.
Meaning piercing.
You're on the
If it
outside, you
had
fight
flesh, its flesh would start to
Because I was on the
Wait.
decay. But
Wouldn't it
since-
just be rotting acid?
Since it doesn't have flesh, there's no effect
So
other
acid
than the
plus
fact that the gelatinous ooze reaches out and snags you and pulls you in.
No.
What's your strength?
What?
What's
Strength?
your strength?
10.
I rolled an 18. All right.
Ruined
No!
plan.
Fish just got pulled into this gelatinous ooze. Also, the gelatinous ooze is not attacking back. You notice it's just
wanting to eat.
sitting. It's just sitting in this pool, eating whatever falls into it or happens to touch it.
We have to kill it still.
No, you don't. You just have to get us out of it.
Disintegrates. Wait, no, you gotta save that.
He's right. We do have to just get him out.
All you gotta do is just get us
Alright.
out of this
Can
thing.
you
Oglin
levitate
shoots his little rays at
Wait,
it.
who's Og? Where's Oglin?
Not if they're inside a creature that would levitate.
Oglin shoots his little rays at it, but it is immune to blindness, charm, fear. So it doesn't take any damage.
Is it immune to sleep?
And sleep.
Darn.
Oglin's
What's in
trying.
sleep?
He's trying. He shot at all 4 rays, and it didn't affect. No!
Calm, Oglin. Calm. It's okay.
He's got a look in his eye that he's going to
Got rope.
physically attack this creature.
Don't attack
Oglin,
it. It's
no.
gonna eat you.
So somebody needs to stop
Can
him.
I like calm him down?
You can use your turn to stop him.
I will use my turn to stop him eventually.
You're going to use your turn?
Okay, that brings us to Cupcakes.
Ruined. People jumping in really.
Well, if you're gonna stop him, I'm gonna attack.
No, don't
Yeah,
attack.
stop
Get
doing
us
that,
out
dude.
of it. Pull us out.
We can't, otherwise we're gonna get sucked in. We have to kill it.
I was gonna get.
If
Unless
you
you're stronger than
Have
it.
a
If you
strong,
touch it-
firm grip on the
It'll
stripe.
grab on you, but
If you touch it, you have to roll a strength throw.
Wait.
Or I have to roll strength against your
Wait,
strength,
can't
or
I-
you'll be pulled in.
Can't I just throw a rope in and they can grab it?
It is dissolving their clothes as they speak. As you
I'll make you
speak.
some clothing.
meaning that rope will only be there for one
Well-
person.
There goes your clothing again.
Don't worry, I'll
Oh
make you some
no,
better clothes.
the treasure. The treasure's melting away.
Soft
Make you
materials
try
like
being what you
clothing
wanted
will
to be.
dissolve in one round. Harder materials take longer to dissolve.
I'll be okay.
What about leather?
Oh yeah, you have leather.
Yours is gone.
See, she's naked.
I don't want to look at that.
Naked fish.
I am with the naked human.
Wait,
Half
all
elf.
of you guys are boys though.
Half elf.
Half elf, but well, we're both
So it's
males,
natural.
You're the only girl in the group.
I don't want to look at that.
How much damage did you take when you fell in?
You didn't tell me how much damage I took. You just told me I got pulled in.
Yeah, you got pulled. So 22 damage,
There goes some of my skin.
and your leather armor is gonna last about one more round.
Me.
Can I try to swim out of it?
Wanna-
What?
I was gonna say I was gonna take a painting, not take a chance with my heavy face.
We could cut it open and try pulling this out. It wouldn't hurt it, but it would open it
So you're
up.
gonna do what?
I'm gonna hit it with one of the paintings.
Okay, grab a painting off the wall, improvised weapon.
How are you gonna hit it with a painting?
I don't know what that is. It's a small number, I see it.
One.
It's a what?
So you pick up the painting and throw it across the room angrily.
It hits someone else.
It's
If it hits me,
Israel.
I'm taking
No, it flies in. It doesn't actually hit it hard enough to hurt it, but it just hits me.
No, actually, it just bounces off of it.
Whose name starts with an I?
Israel.
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 You get hit in the head with the painting.
I'm
Is
like,
there anything
I'm
around the
sorry.
room?
I.
Would you
Eyes.
rip us out of
You
it,
don't have an Ivan.
muscle boy?
Irving.
Igor.
It's like it just hits you.
We need the
Mommy!
We need the muscle boy to pull us out.
Okay, muscle boy.
Please.
All right. Is there anything around the room? He to quickly check. Is there anything around the room he could throw?
Get us out of this.
No, this is pretty. There are a couple benches over here.
We're gonna lose
People
our stuff
sit
if
in
they don't pull us out.
to watch their relatives get baptized.
He rips one of those benches out and sticks it into that black whatever it is.
Blue.
It's clear.
It's
Oh,
clear
that
jello.
clear stuff.
It looks
tries to
like
pull
it
it out.
looks like water.
He tries to like help him out.
Pull
Like,
them out.
yeah,
Okay,
using this bench.
strength.
All right.
He has 20 strength. He just basically doesn't even need to roll.
How you need to roll.
25.
Are you sure?
Rips this bench out of the wall. Plops it down here. Roll. You guys can't really see, but you can feel something
And you just hear him shout,
Come
"Hold
in.
on to this!"
Oh, here's
throughout this pain that's burning through your skins. Each of you roll strength.
All of us? Wait, all of us?
No,
The leather
that's
stooped in the goop.
19.
19. That's good. You grab onto it.
I don't.
Did you get a 1?
And
Two.
Fish. Okay.
I reach out just like
He's flailing around. You see Elvin firmly grasp
Firmly
onto-
grasp it.
firmly grasp the arm of the bench. She's trying to pull herself out, but she's just covered in this.
He just
Okay.
jerks.
Okay, somebody
Roll another
reach in and yank out fish.
20.
20. Alright.
Flop.
Flop her onto the Eldon gets flopped onto the floor.
still somehow has their clothes.
And
I have
just-
metal armor.
It's just really soft now.
she has metal armor.
Does that count as a solid, a liquid, or a plasma?
It's a liquid.
It's jello.
It's a gelatinous liquid.
So it counts as a jello.
It's technically a jello.
Liquid.
It's still liquid. Yeah.
Can I use control water on it?
No.
If you try to use control water, you just cause it to jiggle. You wouldn't even be able to move it. You just jiggle it.
Okay. Runs over to Eldon, placing her hands on your shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19 plus 11 heals you to 30 hit points.
That's better.
Yeah. Just You go, whoa!
You need some clothes.
No.
Feels so much
armor
good.
still.
I feel good.
If your armor covered your chest
Yes.
and your
Oh, yeah,
legs.
Vic.
Yes.
Yeah, that
That's
was
it.
Vic's. That was Vic's.
Oh.
Vic's ran
Full
over and
armor.
healed.
That's
me.
everyone's turn.
Alright.
No, it's not, because Raven delayed his turn to the end of the round by
What is HD?
HD,
Yeah, here it says
high definition.
high definition. Kills 3 high definition or less.
Hit dice.
Hit dice. I do that.
HD. Wait, hold on. As far as not HD, what's PB?
Peanut butter.
Or peanut brittle.
What's PB? I almost said peanut butter.
What does it say?
Minor binding.
Later biting.
Unread.
+2 strength, constitution, or dex checks without proficiency bumps.
Is it my turn? Cone of cold.
Oh no.
Cool, now I'm gonna be frozen.
On the gelatinous cube.
Cool, thanks, you're gonna blast me and a cube.
And
Leaves you,
I'm still stuck in it.
Use one of your
Take
sorcery
damage.
points to protect them.
How do you do a saving throw when you're inside
who are
something?
you? Are you using sorcery points?
To protect Ryan.
nah.
If I die, I'm be sad.
If you die, you'll be revived.
All right.
I can revive.
You can.
I can bring you.
Yay.
What did you just use?
Cone of
Cold,
cold.
cold, cold.
Did you just... Okay, he didn't hit me. He hit Oglin and
That's Eldon.
Eldon.
Wow.
No.
You can use your shield of protection for.
I'm way up
Jacob's
there.
right
You
there.
hit
that means
Oglin.
Ogland over there too.
Yeah, you roll your.
Wouldn't
Roll your
Ogland be
damage.
over
Is
there?
Ogden floating or is he on the ground?
He's
It's
floating.
floating in there.
It's a cone. It
It's a
shouldn't be
cone.
a dome.
It's a cone.
Yeah.
Cone.
It starts out small and gets much bigger.
You know an ice cream cone?
19.
Okay, yeah, I see your...
19 total damage.
Oh, what was I doing? Strength? Or
You were doing
Cone of cold
cone
damage.
of cold. I
Oh,
believe
yeah.
that's an 8d6.
oh yeah. D6.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Your voice got a lot higher pitched.
What?
You said an 8d6 and I replied yeah.
Yeah.
Turning into a teenage
Ye.
girl on us.
At least he's a teenager now.
What?
Ye.
Me?
Does that
Are you
mean,
talking about me?
does that mean you have to go to his job?
No.
You just cost you your job. She says yes.
8d8.
8d8.
Oh,
Alright.
Oglin's dead.
I'm dead.
4,
No, the treasure.
7, 2, 4, 6, 3, 3, 5.
How much is that?
Oglin's dead.
Too much.
47,246,000.
No.
What's the actual number?
11.
You freeze the entire planet.
Good job.
Sweet.
Back here.
I'll cast Gentle Repose on him in case you got lazy.
36, which is exactly how many hit points Oglin had.
And that's what I have slightly less than that massive burns. So you just killed 2 of your teammates. Congratulations! You're a murderer.
36 damage.
I'm dead.
Oglin falls out of the sky and shatters
Who was
on the
second
ground
teammate?
as
Oh.
as his cold frozen body smashes on the
Someone
ground.
please help.
He shatters into 100 pieces.
I'll buy you a
Now
new
you
pet.
notice there's a popsicle inside the slime block too.
That was our only friend! Okay.
Guys, there's now a popsicle inside
That
this
was
block.
your only friend.
And
The slime creature has this popsicle.
The
inside.
slime-
Oh, that's the
slime
second
creature.
worst for you because of your friend Spider.
the slime creature has
A popsicle inside.
popsicle inside. Who are you down to 0 hit points?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
No,
Wait.
I don't regret my
You
actions.
automatically fail 2 death saves.
2?
Yep.
Well, I'm
Do
dead.
you want your
I don't
character?
regret my actions.
Do
It
you
would have been a
wanna
lot
keep your
simpler if you
character?
didn't touch the
Yeah.
gel.
He's fish.
Do you want to re-roll a new character, or do you want to keep the character that you've got?
I want to keep this guy. He's pretty
Okay,
cool.
You've got
If
one
you didn't
death
touch
save
the
left.
gel, all I would have done is levitate her out. But I can't do it twice.
You've
It
got
wasn't
one-
levitating.
You've still got one death save.
Yay,
You've got
can
one
I get
more
a
round.
pencil?
All right. That brings us to Aspen.
I would have used lesser planar binding and just got you out.
The
Because I could only
3,
use
So
it
am I
once.
still unconscious though?
18,
He went in and he would have died anyway.
10, a 9, 16,
What? What's happening?
12,
He's still
18.
ice cream. He's bending on him.
and 4. She hits with 3.
You can't mend living things.
Yeah, I can.
You
You
can?
can mend bones.
I have resurrection.
Yeah, but he becomes something different.
No,
thing-
this
that's
is true of reincarnation.
Oh yeah, I have
resurrection.
reincarnation.
Okay.
Wait,
Don't
Second
worry,
worst
you can
thing
push
to
me off
happen
real
to
quick.
you have to
happen.
reincarnate.
First her
to resurrection.
friend,
I
and
can
now
raise him. I can raise him back.
What about me?
I can just heal you.
I'm dead.
Yeah, but your zero health points. I can just go.
She can be raised it.
I can use it
what about
twice.
Oglin?
I can bring him back too.
Do it!
As long as they're not dead.
Oglin's dead.
No!
Oglin is in
he
pieces.
shatters.
He's shattered. He failed all his death saves. He is gone.
I should have
Unless you have regenerate and can regenerate a body for him in the next 7 days. He's dead.
Or you
Nope.
can reincarnate, right?
He can't.
I can.
If you
But it's
have,
not going to be a
he will
spectator.
need a heal spell.
Reincarnate will turn him into something else.
After he will need to, yeah, you can reincarnate, you can resurrect, or you
Reincarnate him.
can regenerate and then raise dead. But you can't raise dead pieces.
Yeah, but you can resurrect him.
I can reincarnate him, so
Okay, I
he'll
have-
still be Oglin. He'll just be something else.
Resurrect is level 7. I don't have a level 7 skill yet.
Can you say you have 2 resurrecting?
Oh, poor Oglin. He'll never protect the treasure.
Oh.
He only had like 60 days left on his contract too.
Don't worry, he'll just live it up with something else. If I can get out of this blob,
Alive.
I'm already dead,
Okay, so
unconscious.
somebody said Brian said that he can reincarnate Oglin.
So
That
he'll be
plan
something.
would
He'll
have
be
been
a
lot
different
simpler
creature.
If you didn't touch the goo, I would have commanded the goo to give Elvin up.
Okay.
And I
He
could only
freed
use
the-
it
he
once.
freed-
And
Elvis.
there is a
Yeah, but
inch thick layer of frost about on top of this gelatinous ooze. The top portion of it is
basically,
frozen,
why would you anything?
and you are down inside of that ooze, slowly digesting. Not over 1,000 years, over just a thousandth of a second. Dead. He'll be dead in 6 seconds.
Oglin?
Israel.
At least
Never mind.
I gave you advance warning. You're gonna be dead in 6 seconds.
No one can help me.
That brings us to
You can raise dead if you can get my skeleton out.
Dracula?
Pull me out, please.
Give me back my friend! I can't, because you can't grab
If
on
you
anything.
pull him out, he's going.
You
to
can pull me out.
I can't. If
there's
I
an
get my
inch
hand in
of
there.
ice frozen across the top of this pond.
Wait, you can walk on that.
I only have piercing items.
You could punch through it.
Pierce
Don't
through
worry,
the ice.
Elvin. You can push me out.
Okay, I'll do that.
Chip through it.
My will to live is
With
fleeting.
what?
I don't know, my long swords.
Start chipping away at the ice. I'll give it 15 hit points.
Wait, what?
I'll give the ice layer on top of the ooze 15 hit points.
Get above 15.
And you might save.
18. 7 plus 4.
You hit it both times, just roll damage.
Oh. Which is my 8. That's not an 8.
Can't
Where's
get
my
it.
8? Where's my 8? Oh. 8 and 4.
12 damage.
12 damage. You did not chip through the ice.
It's cracked but not removed.
We'll just forget about that. Okay. Brings us to Raven.
I don't have a spell prepared. Eldon's been looking at things that bring Audlin back.
Shatter that ice. You don't have shatter, do you?
He
Yeah,
does.
I do. I do have shatter.
Do you
Him and I
have-
both
Then
use
you're
shatter
gonna
one time.
shatter Ryan.
That's true.
Yeah, don't shatter.
I might shatter him too.
Don't shatter right.
No, I just imagine the blob
Eldon
crumbles.
is
I'm
so
sitting there
mad
like,
at you right now.
Wait.
That's alright.
Blood.
My will to live is fleeting. She can push me off a cliff.
Blood's a big long-armed bug. He can reach in and pull things out. Unless he gets pulled in himself.
He can chip it better than I
Blood's
can.
not in the
Darn.
building.
Want to try kicking at the ice for it to
I
shatter?
have a book.
I can't
Or you still
move.
No, I'm talking to
Are you
Raven.
waiting again?
Yeah.
Alright, postponing his turn again.
You
Is
can have the
Raven.
book back, I guess.
Fish, make a death saving throw.
What do I roll for this thing?
A 20.
Okay. That's a 16.
Alright, you saved.
I'm not dead yet.
No, not yet.
Not dead yet.
No, that's not a save. I
Huh?
forgot. You're unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
And you are paralyzed and you are in the creature. You can't there's no save for that.
So I'm dead again.
You're dead.
Well, you can resurrect me if you
He's
get
just
my
dead.
corpse out of there. But
Alright.
unless you can do that, I'm gone.
So that ends the battle.
Well, is
Because
There's no more combat.
there's no more combat. The creature isn't moving to attack you. It's just absorbing things that get in it,
Like me.
which is slowly dissolving.
The only thing that's not dissolving is my bee cloak because it's magical. It's just floating in there.
Israel just punches right through it
You're gonna try to pull me out?
You're
Yeah.
gonna punch through the
and grab him and
Try to yank him
Okay.
out. Me out.
yank him
just
out.
roll,
Break
dam-
out my-
roll
my
damage
corpse.
on your punch. Alright.
How much would you say this
6,
jello
7,
weighs?
The pool
Does 9 damage.
500 pounds.
Cool.
Strength to pull
does
my
what
corpse out?
damage?
9 damage.
Okay, you do not punch through the ice.
But the ice was
What
already
did I
damaged.
already chisel it?
I said it would take 15 hit points.
Then he just grabs his hammer on his second attack and just pommels the
He's
thing.
gonna try to
Almost
hammer
the
the
thing? Okay,
ice
yeah.
open.
So 2, 6, 4, 4 plus 6, 7, 8, plus 8.
16. You break through the ice into the gooey layer within.
You
You
see-
reach in to grab him.
You see
Yeah,
a
I-
Roll a
fleshy.
strength check.
Can I also grab
Alright.
him?
He's gonna hold
to,
on to
to hold him back.
27.
Hold him.
Yes.
Yes.
So he doesn't get sucked in.
Okay.
to advantage.
27. You pull him out. You take 11, 15 acid damage as you reach in to hold him. The gelatin doesn't react to you. It does not pull you in.
It's still too cold to move.
And you are able to pull his corpse out of.
Do your magic so I'm not dead.
You can reincarnate.
And Israel is
Ogwin.
just in a frenzy, so
Right?
he's just
Yeah.
gonna start attacking the thing until it's dead.
So-
You don't need to.
Somebody
That's his
revive
character,
Ryan.
not
Ryan
my
can
choice.
revive Oglin.
All right.
It's now just a cold
So-
corpse lying there.
You go start raging on this thing. Just start hitting it with your mace, I'm assuming.
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Okay. Start pounding at it with the warhammer. After a few 20 seconds, battle's over.
Dead.
It's dead,
Can we
yeah.
reach in it without being sucked in?
Turns into goop.
It the liquid parts of it kind of melt off into like water, a watery substance. And there's just chunks of ice floating in.
We can get the trident now, but first heal him.
And
And
Israel.
he can reincarnate
Wait.
Oglin.
As long as Ogden hasn't been dead for 7 days.
Can Vix,
10 days.
Can Vix revive him?
Vix,
And then you can revive Oslan.
Can Vix revive Oglin? And you can revive him.
thing is, you have to repair Oglin's body first.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm still revivable. It's just my skin's all boiled. It looks like I'm a boiled lobster without heat.
You look like a muscle anatomy, basically.
Essentially. My skin is so thin you can see right through it.
She does not have resurrect. That's a 7th level spell, so she cannot resurrect him. Her spells all revolve around healing living creatures. Part of life is dying, so.
I'm gonna use Raise Dead on
He's just 2 days from retirement.
He only had 60 days left on his contract. Alright. Raise Dead.
Now we have the zombie thief.
Zombie fish.
No, you just have a fish with most of his skin almost gone. Meaning I have so thin skin that you can see my muscles. I'm now hairless too.
Muscles?
I say muscles, but that's just me.
Return a creature you touch to life. Provided it's been dead no longer than 10 days. The creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin the body. The creature returns with 1 hit point.
Which explains my skin being almost gone.
The spell closes all mortal wounds, doesn't restore missing body parts. Creatures lacking body parts or organs. Its head for example are automatically fit.
I still have skin, it's just really thin.
Target takes a -4 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks
Until
you take a long rest. And
We also need to heal her right after your turn of dead.
are you willing to rejoin the
yes!
Nah.
I'm not
We're so
prepared to
lucky.
die yet.
We're so lucky.
Alright. So, his eyes open.
I'm instantly gonna start patching him up.
So
I'm instantly gonna start trying patching him up.
Mass cure wounds on myself.
cool. Okay, your healing doesn't seem to be working
Darn.
right now.
And I mass cure wounds on myself.
You can, but until you take a long rest, you can't heal.
Okay, Israel asks the party if we can get to safety and
That's
also
fast.
scan that trident to see if it's
I
safe.
collect Oglin's parts in
anyone
a
can
sack. You
sense
get
what
him
that
out into
trident is.
a safe place
I can
first.
detect magic.
He's just gonna turn into water by the time we get that spell.
He'll be small chunks of meat. Because he's not a liquid. Even though he is frozen, he's frozen meat in a sack. I dropped.
The trident in the bottom of the pool
No one touch it.
is engraved in the bottom of the pool and inlaid with gold. It's not
Let's get out of here.
I want to end
The
there.
irony.
We're gonna go out, rest, and call that a day.
He's got steam.
Also, yeah,
I'm so sorry. It was just a trap.
it was literally a trap that
Oglin's
murdered
dead
me.
in this. Poor thing. I'm so sorry.
I can revive Oglin like I did blood.
Please forgive me.
It's the best.
She's
day
really upset
ever.
And that's where we're gonna end off because that is.
We're not entirely over, but we are ending with adventure. We're not,
it was torturous. I'm
We're
done.
DM is broken. Eldon is broken. We're all broken.
we're done with the fighting, but we
no.
still need to do a few things.
No, we're done.
It's too
We're done
bad
for today.
Israel killed
No
me. I was
level
gonna
ups, no
jump in and
reviving
try and
Oglin.
Save you all.
You're.
We need to take him to safety
I was
first.
like,
Let's get outside and
the
camp.
whole battle. I
No.
was like, how am I gonna tell her
Yeah.
that? I'm so sorry.
I can
knew it
save
was a
Oglin,
trap.
he just won't be a spectator.
Oh, are you okay?
Hercules
What a
stuck his
chaotic
paw under the
way! What a
chair.
chaotic way to end.